What is up, everyone? It's your boy Crimson F9, the legend nobody knows, but I'm joined with the legend everybody knows.
The G-Meister.
Yeah. So over here back at Tuesday Takedowns again. Much love. Hope everyone it was having a good break. Gotta enjoy the holidays and also the New Year. And what's it called? January 2nd. Already starting off with our tournament already this month.
Yes, I'm very stoked. This is the first tournament of the new season, so I'm glad that we have that role as well.
Yeah.
Here for the San Antonio community. I'm looking forward to today's event. It looks very, very promising.
No, for real. It's kind of stacked, really. Like, we have, like, a lot of big names in here. I'm like, no way. I won't reveal them just yet. You got to tune in and watch to see what we're talking about. But I will say, though, our first match is going to be Matt Toad versus Lord Falcon.
Yes.
It's already going to be a hot match at the beginning.
For sure.
And then, oh yeah, if you're wondering where we're at, because I guess we're positioned a little differently, we are actually in Tamusa's esports room right now. So we're casting in here to help, because I know you see the back a little bit, some people talking. So yeah. And then the other thing too is, while we're waiting, be sure to check out, we have another Twitch channel going on right now. So we have Tamusa Esports, and I think the other one's called Tamusa 2. So we're just working that out.
As a great reminder for me, actually, I forgot I was going to promote the stream in a couple of places so we can get some more folks at home tuning in,
Yeah, and if they know that G-Meister is going to be casting, we're going to get way more. It's going to be crazy. Dang, but the other thing, too, is while we're getting ready, though, I think, what's it called? The other tournaments are starting their season 2, so what's it called? Tomorrow should be, I'm trying to think here. It's Wednesday. We have a bunch. I think we have like a tournament for each day, right?
Yes, for the most part, there's tournaments every day, but not all of them are official, as in count towards our ranking.
Oh, okay. So then we have a Wednesday one, right? We have
Yes.
2. Oh, that's why you're
I
got mixed.
Ascension got canceled recently, but there is still like an unofficial one at Big Hoffs, which is on Bitters Road. Still a great tournament. You can catch the G-Meister there.
Okay, it's a hangout.
Yeah, it's a nice hangout. It's a more casual bracket if you don't feel like stressing too much or whatnot. It's a good place for people just to try out secondaries, what have you.
Okay, sweet.
It's very fun.
Check it out. And then who knows? Maybe will it always be a casual, or is it gonna?
I think it will. It's at a bar, so it's more of a chill environment,
It's true. I mean, but that's still a perfect place to go to if you want to like hang out, not be in the more competitive side, but also maybe want to like talk strats. Maybe who knows? Or not strats, but like maybe like I don't know, get better ideas on how to like work on some things. And then the other thing too is on Thursday, everyone I think knows if you're a Smash person here in SA is Otaku, or just in general. Otaku's pretty big, I think, right?
Oh yeah, Otaku gets about, I'd say 60 entrants on average.
Yeah. So I was there earlier, and it's very nice. Love the community there, and yeah, it's a big tournament. Probably not just the biggest in Texas, but I think in yeah.
It is the biggest weekly tournament in Texas as of right now, yes.
Okay.
So it's very nice to have that.
Now for real, and we got a lot we always get like a lot of people that are out of towners too that show up just for Otaku.
Yeah. Shout outs to Gio for running that great tournament by the way, because it's a lot of work. And
yeah, for real, and big shout outs again because I was running a little late, so luckily I made it in time. I had 5 minutes to spare, but I was like, dang, that's crazy. And it looks like we have King Katan himself. One of the, what's it called, big name over here at Tamusa, and also the former TO.
There's also, I saw Hayes and Cheese Curd in the background.
Oh, yo, some more regulars. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
That's good memories.
we're starting to get everyone here, so.
It's nice. Everyone's here.
Yes.
And then the other thing, too, is check out our Instagram, Facebook, Twitter for Tamusa, and you can find the link tree that will show you to our Discord, and then we have a Minecraft server the other thing, too, that we have.
I should probably build like a G-Meister shrine or something in the Minecraft world. That sounds like a fun idea.
Dude, I mean, hey, yeah, you are in a Discord. You might as well,
Yeah. I'm actually interested in that now. I might actually join the Minecraft server and do something.
The shrine. I know Pigpack, they have like their own little harbor going on. So you can just check it out. Be like, you know what? I'm thinking everywhere I go, I'll just put a G-Meister shrine. And then when I join into I'm going to be like, all right, I know where I will be. I'll help with the shrine. You know what?
I was just thinking I'd build some sort of like massive totem pole out of like something like just ridiculous like sand.
Just sand, bro. Then also maybe put like the Bowser Jr. just to know what's up.
Yes.
Like, yeah, this is my territory. Make a whole like territory, like everywhere the shrine is, that's your territory too.
Yes.
Just take little parts of the land.
Maybe I could live in the shrine. Who knows?
That's true. We'll never know. We'll never know if that's the shrine you're living at. There'd be so many. It'd be like, which one is G Meister's home? It's just actually like a secret underground bunker. Oh.
Yeah. The old trap door.
Oh, yo. Bro, that'd be funny. I like that though. That's a cool idea. I like it. And then the other thing too is we do also it's the 210 Smash for the San Antonio's Discord, where you can also find the other tournaments and other information for like majors and all that too. Like, so yeah.
210 Smash on Twitch is also the stream for Ozone, so there's that too.
There you go. Even more, because we definitely want to help support the what's it called, the Smash community here in SA. It's a lovely community, a lot of cool stuff, cool people like G Meister right here. Well, maybe not the coolest as G Meister, but close seconds. But yeah.
Sorry, I'm giving myself a bit more space here, folks, for the do.
All right. Oh, and look, like, okay, Matto
Oh,
versus...
without further ado, we
Yeah.
are starting.
It's Peach versus Falcon. This is gonna be I don't know how I feel about this, because like, what's it called? Peach could just go crazy, like, what's it called, with the combos and everything. Because they're both like infighters, like they're both gonna get in there.
Oh, both of these characters have strengths against one another. Peach does have those really long combos, like he mentioned, but Falcon does have the speed and agility to rush down Peach and just kind of get in with his own combos.
Yeah.
Oh, goes for a down smash mix-up, expecting an aggressive landing.
Yeah. And look, what's it called? Now they're fighting a little bit more for neutral. It's like, ooh, that spike though.
Ooh. Beats out that turnip with the knee. Very good defense, actually.
Yeah. Ooh, that was a nice parry.
Yeah, the parry into up B doesn't kill quite yet.
Yeah.
Peach is pretty light though, so one or two more strong hits and that'll be it for sure.
For real. Oh no.
Both of them.
Oh, with the way Peach fights, I always, bro.
That was a very good side B. So.
Dang, that's so. I mean, both players are showing what's up. I was like, bro. I think the other interesting thing is they play very like differently. At least like for sure like Lord Falcon, like a lot different than what I'm used to with Falcons now. I'm trying to see it more because we were talking about that because got a bit of a fan right here, right? Lord Falcon
Yes.
fan.
I'm big fans of both these players, but
Yeah, I mean both are really awesome. And this is like a cool. Ooh.
but Lord Falcon does have a unique playstyle. He's a lot more patient than most Falcons. A lot of Falcons feel the need to just always mash on their opponent. But
Yeah, that was a good edge guard a little bit though from Matto. That was nice.
oh, this is the roll. Oh,
Oh,
gets called out with that dash attack.
yeah,
Lord Falcon is starting to cook something there.
for real. I'm still seeing some good stuff from both players though. This is really
the
cool.
dash attack will secure a kill.
Not too.
Matoad has the winky face turnip right now. We'll see if we see a good
Oh.
combo here.
Let's go.
Just get a good old turnip with a dash attack.
Oh, that was a nice. All right.
If Matoad fast filled that dare, I think that would have actually been a kill confirmed. But I could be wrong.
I feel like. Yeah. Well, the other thing too is Falcon doesn't really have good recovery. Like if you push him far enough, they'll. So.
Yeah, both of these characters have a bit of an exploitable recovery, but Peach's, since she has the floating, is a lot better.
That's true.
But at the same time, Falcon can kind of just jump out sometimes because Peach is a bit slow in the air.
Oh, okay. There we go. Oh my god, if they get it again, oh my god, they got it twice in a row. And bro,
the forwarder finisher.
that was the cherry on top for that
And
one.
Matoad takes the lead off of that. Let's see how Lord Falcon retaliates.
Yeah. Back air.
Good back air.
Okay. That was good DI.
That back throw is not going to do it just yet.
Yeah, that next one might do it now. That good percentage. Right?
Oh, that
that's
dash attack. Good mix up and calling out that turnip pull.
for real. Yeah, both players are definitely showing what's up. It's down to last stock. They're both. Ooh, that was okay. Oh, what
Ooh,
did-
almost walks back into that up smash.
Yeah. Oh my god. Oh, I got
That
scared.
was very good movement to avoid that back air from Lord Falcon. Oh,
Oh, that was
a
perfect.
bit too aggressive with that up B, and Lord Falcon does not miss those down airs sometimes.
Yeah. But both players though showing some real cool, like really good skill. This is a hot set. This is very good to start out the night for the tournament. So both showing what's up.
For sure. I'm curious what stage they'll pick next. I wouldn't be surprised if they actually just run it back.
Really?
Yeah.
I guess. Well, the thing is, yeah,
The
PS2
Toad,
is just.
the Toad looked like he was doing pretty good that entire match, I'd say. I think it just one too risky of a recovery, just kind of lost it all for it.
Yeah. Unfortunately, like the floating actually came out to be more of a disadvantage because you were just stuck in there. It was like, oh, that's GG's.
Yeah, that up B usually seems like the umbrella seems more like a protective shield, but Falcon's stomp just does not care.
Yeah, bro. They want stocks. That's all they want. All right. Do you think was it PS2? Oh no, small battlefield.
Small battlefield.
Would this be more advantage for Falcon because of the or?
I feel like these characters kind of benefit both from the same things because they both kill horizontally for the most part.
Okay.
I think it's slightly better for Falcon though because Peach doesn't need platforms to combo well.
Oh, okay. So then it's. I can kind of see what you mean by like both these characters kind of like because you said earlier like they kind of counter or like they kind of. It's a weird matchup.
Yeah.
Oh, that beat that out.
I was surprised which side we won that. But the forward air gets the dot eyes, a very good pull.
Oh, yo.
Oh! Gets the forward air off, and that will take the stock.
Yeah. Well, I'm guessing they were trying to get the grab off or like the upbeat kind of grab thing.
Oh!
Oh, no. Okay.
Oh, barely drops that.
Starting to see a bit of like Udace there. I was like, oh no. There we go.
Forward throw, let's see. Can edge guard off of it. Oh!
Nah. Oh, looks like they were trying to read the roll maybe?
Oh, Lango's shield there. Not gonna kill just yet, but this is the turn of. Oh!
Oh!
Drag down up air into the down tilt.
There we go.
Oh,
what?
The nair will kill from there. Wow.
That surprised me.
Oh!
Oh, God, just.
Oh! That down air barely clipped from the top there. That was interesting.
Yeah.
Aggressive up smash, but Toad does have such a stock advantage that you can kind of just play really aggressive here and just
do whatever.
Just overwhelm your opponent right now. Why not?
Yeah. A little worried here, but there we go.
Dash attack.
Here we go. On coast to coast.
Back air.
Oh, there we go. Nice.
Aggressive with that side B just past the ledge there.
Yeah, no 3 stocks today.
Yeah, but the up air turnip. Oh, that back
yo.
air will seal the deal.
Yeah.
And the Toad evens it up.
Yeah. Ooh, let it go. It's like, oh yeah, we're seeing game 3. Hot set from both. Definitely a lot of what's it called? They got a little bit of the adaptations. They were like, all right, I'll put 2 instead of 1, kind of, doing a little formula.
For sure, for sure.
Yeah, but both players though showing what's up though. I mean, both these players definitely. This is a really good set to start out with. So I'm really happy we're seeing a game 3, getting to show more of on stream for both players. So let's see. Oh yeah, on the other thing too is we do have some other sets running down right there. You can see a little bit. Looks like a few of them are going down right now, but we're going right back into it. I wonder what they picked. PS2.
Yeah, most people are very comfortable with this kind of dual plat setup. So a lot of people tend to pick both PS2 and Small Battlefield the most because they just have those 2 platforms kind of.
Kind of like a neutral stage for everyone.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So though, right now, well, it's not too bad. Like right now, they're just playing a little. Oh, never mind.
Both of them are very cautious about overextending right now.
Yeah.
But the Toad is just not feeling worried at all when right above Lord Falcon's shield. So
They're definitely catching a lot of the whiffs too. Ooh, but that was good. I think have they been waiting to grab that? Because I've been noticing they've been doing the up B, kind of hoping maybe.
Yeah, sometimes he has been going for that up B more as like a king.
Ooh.
But that would be the first stock from a Toad.
Yeah.
Oh,
no.
misses the drag down up here, but still
Oh,
the train is not stopping.
for real. Showing a lot more pedal to the metal now, which makes sense. I guess with Falcon, you want to like kind of like keep with their memento, like a Captain Falcon player. Okay. Getting with the turnip. It looks like we're a crazy matchup.
We hear some whimpers and cries in the background from the other matches, but we must carry on.
That's true. We must. It's a battlefield over here. Oh my!
Oh my! Back air pressure on that shield.
For real, it's looking like a Skittle right now. Able to make it back on stage right now. Looks like applying even more pressure.
Ooh. Yeah, and that back air once again gets another winky face. This could be some big damage.
Yeah.
Oh, throws it. Oh, the Stitch face though. That's even better. Oh, drops the Stitch face.
Oh, I got scared because they were kind of low on stage. Oh no way! Oh god, that was almost
air dodge catches it instead of a Z catch. Unfortunate. That could have been the stock there, but
that was nice.
Great retaliation from Lord Falcon. He does have quite the mountain to climb if he wants to win this though.
Yeah, you know what? I believe. You know what? Ooh, getting hit with that turnip. That might.
Yeah, that'll be it.
It was GG's though.
That was honestly a great display from a Toad there. Very good call-outs.
Yeah, catching a lot of the whiffs too. They were playing with the momentum, but there was times where they kind of slowed down, waiting for them to respond, and then it was like, okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of good adaptive play, which is what you want to see in a set, because at the start of game one, Matova was like falling quite a bit behind, I think, but then because Lord Falcon does have a unique play style, so you can get thrown off. But
yeah, and then they made like the adaptations, like you said, and just boom.
Yeah.
I think that's the other thing too is to take from this game is that some people know how to adapt a little quicker than others, but that's not bad though. I mean, sometimes like it's a learning process, you know. You learn like, all right, so I'll do this differently on the drawing board next time.
That's definitely one of the harder skills to learn in this game is adaptation, but you will notice that the winners generally do adapt better.
Yeah, it's just one of those things where like, and then I think the other thing too is I don't know how many peaches do we have here in SA.
Three that I can think of. Or I guess 4 technically.
Yeah. Because I was thinking about that because I think that's one of the things too with Band-Aid now, or formerly known as Feint.
Yes.
They're like the only ice climber that's active, so it's kind of hard to get a read for an ice climber. So.
Oh, for sure, because Feint also doesn't go to too many events, so
yeah,
a lot of people do get matchup checked by Feint here for sure.
Yeah, so that's why I feel like I would run too, because I actually don't play against a lot of peaches. So I was like, if I went against, I was like, what do I do?
I've actually looked into that matchup a lot because I live in the city with Mides, and I was like, I want to try to get a win.
That's true. Oh, let's go. Yeah.
But
that's why.
So I like actually do really well in that matchup.
Damn. Okay. You did the research. He was like, all right, gotta get you a lab coat now. Still, that's good though. That's definitely have to look into that then. Because there's some matches where like I've never seen this, so I don't know what to do, and I don't know how many people or how many of the players we have that in the city. So that's why it's like, bro. But while we're waiting, so what's the battlefield looking like right now? Oh no, my CEO, Aiden Esports. Let's see.
King Catan prevailing. Obsidian beating Astral Uni 2-0.
Okay. Looks like we're gonna have Hayes and Kamikaze potentially.
Maybe. I'm gonna see if we.
Let's see.
Do you guys know that Alcatraz is here?
If he's not here, then I'm just gonna DQ him.
I don't know if either.
He hasn't come up to me at all, so I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
And then, like, if y'all need a break, just say on stream. Break. So.
Okay.
Okay. So it looks like right now we're just figuring out some matches real quick. The other thing too is while we're waiting though, again, the semester for us is starting. So what's it called? We'll probably have more streams going. But when that starts, we'll have like should be COD, Overwatch, Valorant, and also Smash or Smash Team here. And luckily, actually, we got a Tamusa's like some reps right here. Like got like the captain here, so it's good. He's in the tournament. Who if we see him on stream, who knows? Who knows? But yeah. And then, but yeah, it looks like right now we're figuring out some stuff. The background.
Yes. I'm. Oh wait, yeah, that's what I was supposed to do.
Okay. So then what I
For a
figured,
break?
yeah, probably just a little
Yes.
break real quick.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I was like, I was trying to think of like, cause right now I think we're good. Yeah, just trying to figure some stuff out.
Yeah, I was just trying to figure out what to do right now.
Nah, it's all
Because
good.
I was gonna try to get a match on stream or something.
Okay, we're good right now. We can figure that out. All right. No, I was trying to think of stuff to say. I was running out. I don't have like, because the season hasn't started first. I can't think of much. You know, we got a really cool set. It's gonna be Toast versus Obsidian. Any thoughts on that right now, G-Meister?
I'm big fans of both of these players, so I'm rooting for both of them. Obsidian is the underdog, and I did take him to this tournament, so I do want to see him prevail, but at the same time, Toast is such an impressive player, has really good combos with Joker. But both of these players,
I definitely know what's up. Like you said, like it's really hard to root for like whichever one because both are really awesome players. Like this is SA, so let's
already
see.
the drag down.
Oh no.
A bit electric.
Yeah, pushing him off stage. Oh, but they have Big Brother Arsene though, so let's see what happens. Oh, that kick. Bro,
Ooh, that air dodge. Doesn't get punished. I was expecting a gun edge guard from Toast there or something.
Yeah. Arsene's gone though, so it's looking a little better for Obsidian.
Yeah, this matchup doesn't seem too bad because Kazuya just has such strong damage output that he kind of shreds through Arsene. So if he just gets one hit, he actually can kind of just get rid of it.
That's true. And then the other thing too is, I think the other thing with Kazuya, kind of like tough guy a little bit too, right? With the armor.
Yeah, he does have that tough guy, so probably some of the bullet stuff might not work on him actually, but I'm not sure exactly.
But luckily right now, Toast showing the edge guard. Yeah,
Ooh,
Obsidian even knew. There we go. Ooh.
Good dash attack.
Oh, trying to get. Oh, that was perfect.
The up B does do it.
That surprised me because Kazuya just they went out there. I was like, bro, because like, all right.
Oh, that roll in will get side beat for it.
All right.
Doesn't get anything off the tech chase.
Got a footstool though into the, or, oh no. Oh, okay. I got scared because I saw the stun.
He might not be done yet though.
You have rage. Oh, never mind.
Misses the tech and will get down smashed at ledge for that.
Yeah, I sense that no rage for you.
He is racking up some damage here, but don't get edge guarded here.
Oh no! Oh my! Okay, they got that. I want to say that was like a little bit of.
That was a smart. He was expecting Obsidian to up the immediately because that's what he did last time to kill him.
Oh, that was
back here.
That was perfect. That was really good from Toast.
Yeah, very good edge guard there.
Dang. All right. You know what? Honestly, with speaking of Persona, I wouldn't have mind if we had like more DLC because I wouldn't mind seeing another Persona character in this game. See how they play. Or what's it called? Maybe even Tekken 2 because Tekken is
Yeah, both of them are cool games.
Yeah.
I've always been, or who is that I wanted in the game? I've always wanted all the meme characters, but I guess in all seriousness, like I wanted Waluigi a lot.
Waluigi would have been cool, honestly.
Yeah.
They knew that, what's it called? Everyone knew that the Waluigi would have been broken, so they were like, yeah, we can't.
He just has too good of a physical build for the game.
That's true. They have the sleeper build, bro. The minute you take off all the clothes,
Yeah,
boom.
he's just so lanky, but but that's what he wants you to think.
For real. It's like another King DDD, because apparently that's the same with King DDD. They have the sleeper build. Oh, going right into the match, though. Right now, Toast keeping that neutral.
Toast doing a good job of just staying outside this threat range, but as I say that, there is a combo starting.
Oh, oh my god! Yo! Okay. Obsidian is saying that I'm still in the game. Oh, that was an excellent beginning of the first match right there to get a stock off right now.
Let's see if he can carry this momentum, and it looks like he can. Oh, drops the combo.
That, and Arsene's out now too, so that it's starting to get a little bit more dangerous. Ooh.
The ledge trump bear doesn't die just yet.
Trying to just make it back on stage, trying not to get edge guard. Oh!
He can barely just make it back, I think.
Oh,
no. Good try though, but
that was excellent pressure from Toast though. They were like, all right.
Yeah, that Arsene bear is just so good.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, almost gets the side B follow up out of that.
Yeah. Oh wait, what did they? That was good. They were waiting. They were trying to figure out what to do.
Obsidian almost got a kill there, but he missed the follow up on that down air.
Yeah. Oh my God! Just catches him with the up B.
Gets folded.
Oh God!
I think he could have up-beat sooner. I'm not sure though.
Yeah, I think it's just maybe they fast fell too fast.
Oh.
Oh. Okay, let's see. There we go. That's gonna.
Up-beat.
Oh no! There we go.
There you go. Okay, he still got it.
Yeah, still in the game.
He just needs one more of those good combos, and that's all.
Yeah, for real. Oh, there we go. That's. Oh.
He's got to notice that Toast is wanting to jump out and away out of all of this.
Yeah, I think the other thing too is Toast probably has a little bit more. I would imagine some matchup knowledge on Kazuya. So. I'm not counting out Obsidian out yet. They're close to. They can just secure this stock. They're definitely in the game. They have rage too. Oh. There we go. They are making the climb back. I feel like this is an interesting. Okay.
He could definitely win this.
Yeah, this is winnable.
This is basically even.
Yeah. I mean, both have Arsene has out, Rage is out. And this is anyone's game, but you know what? I want to see a game 3 from both competitors, so let's see. Oh, that pressure.
Just pokes.
Oh no.
Oh, no, ledge trump. Survives the bear, but will he survive?
Oh no! No way! If they come back from this, oh, okay. You know
It was
what?
a valiant effort, though.
A really good effort. I mean, that was a really nice match. So that was awesome to see. Obsidian showing what's up. I mean, that you know what? Another timeline. They were you seeing a game 3?
Oh, for sure, yeah.
That was.
I
good.
thought he was gonna bring it back.
Not for real. I mean, they were showing that they were not giving up without a fight because they were showing like there was 3 times where they were trying to make it back to ledge. They did not stop. And I would have been like, me if I was playing Kazuya, I would have been like, all right, you can have it. Because like it's hard to get back with Kazuya. So the fact that they were like so close multiple times, that was really good to see. It was like they were showing the competitive aspect of the game, which I really love.
For sure. I thought he would actually get a bear off sooner and actually steal the game off of it.
Yeah, I mean, it was so awesome to see. I was like, we saw so many chances. Again, another timeline, like you said. They got the bear though.
Yeah, and there's a lot of moves.
Yeah, I mean there was a few, but I mean they weren't going against any normal Joker. I mean this is toast.
Yeah, it was definitely an uphill battle, but
yeah,
they did a good job.
Definitely.
Do you think we should cut to a break while we decide what match to put on stream next?
Probably, yeah. We'll cut to a little break till we figure out some stuff real quick. Sorry, we're a little back from the holidays, so if we're like figuring out little stuff here and there.
Yeah.
So yeah. So probably cut to one break real quick, and then we'll see what's up. All right. Let's see. Versus all right, what is up, everyone?
We are back.
Yeah, it looks like we already got an idea of what's going down. It's gonna be SNC versus Hayes. All right. So I know Hayes has me brawler, but what does SNC have?
SNC is a Sonic player.
Sonic. All right. So this really?
Yes.
Huh. Okay. I don't think I've seen too many Sonics here.
Yeah, not since Wins / Nadia moved out.
Oh, that's what I was thinking about. I was like, I can't remember because I remember Wins was a Sonic, but I was like,
Yes.
I haven't seen too many Sonics.
I think Wins is back for the break.
Really?
But I don't know for how long.
Okay.
I could be wrong though.
So they're like they don't live like in SA anymore, kind of deal. Like they're okay.
Yeah, they go to school in North Dakota, I believe.
Dakota, that's so far
Yeah.
away. Wow, give us back our Sonic.
Well, we got Sonic at home, which is what we're about to see.
Yeah, definitely. I think I remember I don't remember the name of the tournament, but I saw a crazy match with Sonics versus. I think it was what's the name of this team? I think they're from Japan.
Oh, Nicola?
Yeah, Nicola. That was actually a really nice set I saw. I was like, okay, they knew the match.
Sets against Sonic can be interesting. A lot of people just denote Sonic as this boring, campy character.
Yeah.
And sometimes it can be that way, but there's other times where Sonic can actually...
He's super aggressive.
Yes, he does have the speed for it.
That's true. They tap into the speed force because you can't hit them if they just keep jumping all over the place. It's like, all right. Well, I guess if you catch the whip, never mind. But either way, it's like literally fastest character in the game. Makes sense though. There you go.
Here we are going into game 1.
Yeah. Both supporting the green. All right. Oh, what's it called? We're waiting for each other. Are they? No, this looks like maybe.
No, they're waiting. It just so scary if one of them hits the other because both of them have a pretty strong combo game.
Oh, no way.
And that's already a stock gone for Hayes.
That is wild.
He's got to try his best not to let that get to him.
For real.
It is very hard to play against Sonic when Sonic has a lead because Sonic can just run away and just wait for you to overextend and then punish you for it.
That's true. The pressure is on you because you gotta, like you said. Well, there's no way we wait like 7 minutes, right? Like there's.
I doubt it.
Okay, I was about to say. I was like,
It's possible, but I doubt it.
Okay.
Hayes misses the the Thruffer combo there.
Okay. Yeah, this is definitely a speedy opponent, so it's very hard to catch him. Oh, that was. Oh, bet you could just if you do reads like that. All right.
Yep, that's a smart idea there. Just a ledge slip, B reverse, neutral B.
Yeah. Well, even if you're fast, I guess if you could still look into the the read, you know, just do some book reading.
Yeah, but Sonic is just able to go pretty aggressive with these edge guards.
Ooh. Wasn't able to get the punish off ledge, but looks like they're still applying good pressure. They can just get this stock, and then just still doable. Just gonna have to be a little on the patient side, I would imagine.
Yes, it's a very tough matchup. Sonic generally is hard for most characters to deal with because Sonic just has such good speed and fast options.
Yeah. The other thing too is I think I noticed more. Oh no, that
again.
Yeah.
Wow, that up D spring seems just really bad for me, Brawler. Just the angle it sends you seems really unfortunate.
Yeah, this matchup is definitely looking really tough for. Oh, there we go.
Double Thruffer. I guess that'll do it.
Yeah.
He can still win this.
Still doable. I agree.
But good call out on that super high jump there.
Yeah. And the other thing too is this is good, like that helps with game 2 to get a better awareness of that spring.
SNC barely slipping out of that combo there.
Yeah. Looks like Hayes is starting to what's it called, adapt a little bit, because it looks like they're still getting still punished, but looks like they're trying to just wait out some things.
Yeah, he knows what he can and cannot challenge, but it's an uphill battle, and right now,
yeah,
if he's making a mistake, he's taking a lot for it. And wow, that back air, I can't believe it connected.
Yeah.
The up air doesn't get the second one.
So this SNC showing what's up with Sonic though.
Oh! That won't. Oh, it does kill. Wow.
Dang.
All the way from the right side of the stage.
Yeah. So the good set from both players. I mean, good match from both players. What's it called? I don't know. That's definitely very interesting going against Sonic though. Like, cause like you said.
And it is a shocker given that Hayes has been PR in the city multiple times.
Yeah.
So definitely.
I still believe in Hayes. You know, as one of the regulars, I gotta believe in the me brawler. But also big shout outs to SNC showing what's up with Sonic, saying, hey, you know what? Just because Wins isn't here, there's still a Sonic around. SA.
Yeah, for sure.
Actually, how does that match go for you? Have you researched that one with the Sonic match? Or?
Bowser Jr. actually does fine.
Really?
It's even. That's what Japan believes, and I think they're actually onto something.
Okay. Japan, like what's it called? Different research, you know? Different. Getting some notes in there. Ooh, switching to Inkling. I feel like this is definitely a better match for Inkling.
I would agree. Inkling does have the ground speed to contest Sonic better. The ink mechanic is better overall for fighting Sonic, in my opinion, since once you get, like, inked, I guess is the best way to say it.
Yeah, I think we can, we'll say that. I actually don't know how to say that either.
Like, you take more damage and stuff, and Sonic's the type of character that you gotta catch him while you can.
And do that.
Just like that, yeah. So I think the switch to Inkling was the right call here.
Nah, definitely knowing what's up. Like you said, like, definitely has, like, the speed and all that to contest with Sonic. So, should be good. And the other thing, too, is they know what to expect from Sonic now. Let's see.
Yeah, we see Hayes at the lead now. Oh! Both of them jabbing, like, away from each other. Oh! Bro, okay, I thought that was a...
There we go. And now getting yeah, I guess inked. I don't know what to put, like, but yeah.
Oh, yeah, also that ink on the ground does slow down Sonic.
Really?
Yeah, so it slows down every character.
This is a good counter pick then. Get in the... Oh my god, the chase all the way to the ledge.
Oh, barely... Wow, I can't believe that grab missed. Inkling must have a really bad grab.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. That's gonna... Yep.
And another up smash will do it.
Yep. If it worked the first time, might as well do it a second time.
And he's up 3 stocks to 1 now.
Yeah. Oh, no!
Is that
oh, okay.
Oh, he's
that was
still not done.
That was a revenge for. I was like, you know what? You got me with the springs last game. I gotta get something back. That was a little payback. Oh, but what's it called? Nice call out though.
Oh, good up tilt there.
Yeah. Let's see.
Oh, thought that would kill, but not just yet.
Oh, hitting him with the spring, but
Oh,
better
dodges that
recovery.
F smash.
Yeah,
This is the roll-in.
yeah.
The roller.
Still though, what's it called? Bit of a climb now though. They definitely they have a bit of a stock disadvantage. But still, I mean, it's doable. Just gotta. But right now though, I think Hayes is applying more. To be super aggressive still.
Some good up airs from SMC though, but
Yeah.
it's going to be quite an uphill battle, and especially when you're on 94% on your last stock.
And also, Sonic's kind of light, so definitely.
Yeah, he is fast though, so he can avoid things.
That's
pretty
true.
well. But almost gets. That was interesting. Aerial roller into up air. I think that's a confirm. It looked like it would have been almost good.
Yeah.
Even I'm learning new stuff every day.
Not for real. There's just so much to learn. I mean, we got like 80.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh,
Nice.
that must have been an up air, and that'll be game 2 going to Hayes, tying things up.
Yeah. Definitely the Inkling definitely coming through, showing what's up. So looking like we're going to see another game 3 tonight. So hopefully we get to see. I wonder, do you think they'll stay on Sonic? I mean, what's that bad of a? I mean, just a little adjustments maybe.
Sonic's such a strong character that basically, if you play Sonic, you should never switch off of them, in my opinion.
Dang. All right.
Like even this matchup, probably Sonic still wins.
Okay. Like a little like +1. You think?
I think it's a +1, yeah.
Okay.
I think it's not too good. It actually could just be an even as well. I wouldn't be surprised, but it's definitely
It's like even
definitely-
into maybe +1.
it's definitely better than the Mii Brawler matchup. I think Mii Brawler kind of just gets camped out. pretty
Yeah.
hard.
Yeah, unfortunately, isn't out of the brawlers though? I think that out of the Mii's, it's probably Brawler that's the best, right?
Yeah, but Mii Gunner has some stuff as well. But Mii Sword Fighter is just
Poor Mii Sword Fighter.
yeah.
Oh, bro. Getting more of that ink stuff on it, which is definitely gonna help in the long run.
You're already at 74 off that. Wow,
Bro,
it
just-
just racks up so much. Already
For
at
real?
110.
Oh my god.
He's not. That's his death.
Yeah.
That took him to 177. I didn't realize ink was that strong.
I mean, we're seeing it right now.
Yeah. Hayes is realizing it's good too. He's just pulling out the gun now.
That's true. It's like, all right, I guess the fist didn't work, so I'll just bring out. I'm not out of options. Ooh.
He is getting punished for pulling out that gun a bit, but he
Yeah.
does get the jab off. That rapid jab does ink your opponent as well, so it's very good to catch that. And he's gonna do it again, and
Yeah.
now Sonic's a nice teal blue.
That's true. I mean, hey, it's a nice shade.
Oh,
Oh.
I guess Sonic can just F smash the roller, then just
Just say no
stare
to
at it.
Yeah, I know. It's just like, I guess the game was like, okay, we're not gonna input this. We're just gonna let it roll. Bro. Oh wait, running out of eco. Oh, not.
that spring doesn't get a follow up off of it.
I think the other issue too with that spring, luckily Inkling has a much better recovery than me.
Oh, yeah.
So.
Yeah, Inkling's recovery goes so high that basically you can make it back from however low.
Yeah, like the
Let's see.
blast zone and
Oh,
everything.
doesn't get the backer off that ledge trump, but does get the stage back.
And the parry too. Or Hayes gets the parry.
Oh, up smash doesn't get the strong hit though.
Yeah.
That was some good platform movement from Hayes there.
Yeah. Ooh, there we go. That was definitely waiting.
Gets caught dash dancing over there.
Yeah. I feel like this is still. Yeah, Sonic.
Yeah, SMC is slowly but surely bringing it back right now.
Yeah.
A bit too aggressive with the grab there.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, goes for another one. Ooh. Oh, and the advantage state just keeps going. But a good down air.
Trying to get that set.
Oh.
Oh, what the? That was a weird
Such an
interaction.
Very aggressive approach from Hayes there.
Yeah.
But I saw what he was going for.
So you saw like what's like, you know what? That's a good read right there. Look good.
Ooh, that was a good punish on that air dodge. Just turned around, smack it with the paintbrush.
Yeah.
Down tilts. Oh,
Yeah.
barely misses that 2-frame with the down air there. Ooh.
They might. If no
Oh,
wait.
he still makes it after not teching. I'm surprised. I thought he'd actually.
Yeah, especially with the percentage too, because they
Yeah.
bounced off like that. I was like, oh no.
SNC is at 88% now. That F smash won't kill just yet.
Yeah, the good DI from well,
Ooh.
there. Oh,
There's a splash hitbox of that up B, which hit SNC there.
yeah. Now,
Ooh.
definitely don't want to have ink on you, especially with percentage right now.
He's doing a great job boxing at Sonic here, in all honesty. Even though he's losing some of these interactions, he's like barely dodging a lot of these hits.
Yeah. The other thing too is they definitely have the stock lead, so they're probably just trying to get as much damage in with this stock, just in.
Oh, for sure. But now once you got Sonic at ledge, you kind of just gotta,
Oh, there we go.
you gotta just go for the kill.
Yeah. That was, you know what, GG's to both players though. Excellent showing, showing what's up. Got to learn more on the Sonic plays. And then the other thing too is, what's it called? It was very smart to switch around, because as much as you love that one character, sometimes you just gotta do the counterplay.
For sure. A
Yeah.
great counter pick from Hayes there.
Yeah. What's it called? Definitely though, I'll always love the Mii Brawler though. Always big fan of the Mii Brawler, because that's a tough character to use. So just showing what's up. At least not tough, but well, no, still tough, but you know what I mean? Like the tier list wise, they're not too high on the tier list.
He's a high mid tier.
Really?
Yeah, he has really strong combos.
I thought he was like a B or is B kind of.
A or B, yeah.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
know.
Never mind that. I take it back. I'm still learning the game too. Something. So the other thing too, I've noticed that some tier lists for the whatever. I think that one's just more of what I've seen. I guess I don't know.
Yeah.
I was thinking about it, but I don't know. So while who's the next match you think we're
We
gonna have?
can check the bracket right now.
All right.
Let's see.
Mato. Oh, there you go.
You're getting Matode and Astro Looney to the stream.
Oh, so we're gonna see Peach versus Meta Knight?
Yes.
Nice.
That'll be a fun set to watch.
For real. You know what? Much love to the Meta Knights. You know what? I gotta represent a little bit for the Meta Knights. Not gonna lie.
I realized another fun thing to do is I can pull up Twitch chat on my phone. Let's see if anyone wants to say something to the G Meister right now.
It's true, or maybe to the Crimson. No, I'm kidding.
I mean, I think it's gonna sit it out. I think also if you attach like some of the stuff like this to it, like this is what we want to do. It may be like, oh, they're serious, and less like, oh, it's just some random dude on the internet telling us to show up. I don't want to do that. The kids see like the interaction when they're on.
Oh, what's up, Varen?
Oh, Varen.
Yeah, my friend Varen.
Hey, let's go. Thank you for tuning into the stream. Wait, I don't know. Wait, can they hear us? Yeah, they can still hear us.
I don't know, but either way.
Yeah. Well, now they definitely can. But thank you so much for tuning into the stream.
And a howdy to Baconator as well.
Let's go,
Shout
let's
outs to
go.
the homies for showing up, trying to get some attention to the Tuesday takedowns here.
Thank you so much. This is why we love you, G Master. You definitely help us. You know what? Definitely helping us with getting the stream more settled and everything.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it's all about just having a good time.
For
you know?
real.
And I'm happy we're able to get together once a month.
Yeah,
And have
for
this
real.
commentating experience.
Definitely. I definitely want to do some more casting because I want to get better. Definitely, there's a lot more to learn in the game
What's
and
up, Your
everything.
Bear?
Yo,
Yeah, how you doing, man?
we got the haze right here. You know what?
Nice.
Show it.
On that ass, bro.
Up. Yeah, show me what's up. Show me what's up. Definitely surprised me with that inkling though. I did not see the inkling coming, but you know what? Made sense though. Made sense.
Yeah, for real.
So, you know what? I'll always love the Mii Brawler. You know, Mii Brawler at heart.
I know you saw that shit.
Bro.
That poor spring.
Bro.
Dude, game one.
I know.
Fuck off, bro.
Bro. Damn. That is why I love the community. They'll definitely get to see some funny stuff. Ooh, cheese curd. All right.
Ooh.
So I'm a big Kirby fan. I'm gonna lie.
You know what I want to... I was debating if I should try to change that and get that on stream instead. You think I should or no?
Looks like they're already getting ready to set up.
Yeah, I really like Astral and Matode though, so I think we'll stick with that.
Okay. Okay.
And I'm sure we'll see...
What's it called? But if anyone ever wants to see crazy matches like that, unfortunately we only have the one stream, so we can't really show like all the different matches going on. But if you want to see those kind of matches live, you should go to Tuesday Takedown. You know, you
Yeah.
can see it yourself. So, yeah, you don't just have to be like, we'd love you to compete, but if you also just want to like get some friendlies in, can still be here. We had some good space, I think.
Or if y'all donate $100, I will start walking around the venue with a GoPro attached to my forehead, and you can get the G-Meister POV.
I mean, hey,
But that's something y'all will have to fund. But anyways, on to the...
yeah, on to the match. All right. Ooh. So again, Meta Knight versus Peach. This is, I don't know how to feel about this match because I know it's probably on paper. I'm guessing it goes to Peach, but I feel like there's some kind of like.
Meta Knight does have a good combo game as well, though.
Yeah.
I have no clue how this matchup actually is.
Yeah, this is the other thing too I like with casting because you get to see some of the unknowns. Like you never really think about like what this is like match wise. But
Oh, that up smash will call out Astral.
yeah, it takes out that stock.
I was thinking about the fact that Meta Knight has so many jumps and just so many quick aerials that he's probably one of the few characters that can really contest
Oh, with
Peach
Peach.
off the stage. Yeah.
That's true.
So
Oh no. Oh wait.
very low recovery, but Astral knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
Well,
Nice
good
parry. The other thing too is this we're still in game one, so definitely can make adjustments for. Let's see. Ooh, there we go.
Side B goes just over that F smash.
Yeah, definitely. Astro's saying, you know what, I'm doing work here. I got this. There we go.
Oh, and that side B will kill. That upward angle of it can be deceptive if you don't know how it launches you.
Yeah.
Oh, that,
Right now, Metu does have the percentage lead. Oh no. But luckily, like you said, like Meta Knight has a lot of jumps, so they can definitely survive a few of those turnips.
he gets the back air. Doesn't get a combo off of it. Meta Knight can just carry people into the blast zone sometimes like that.
Oh, you're right. I've seen some clips of that where they just keep going with like the aerial, just go all the way off.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, gets the dash attack. Oh, goes for the up air, but he gets up aired himself.
Yeah. There we go. Oh.
Astral does like to do that down B to get past ledge, and it works sometimes, but sometimes he gets caught for it.
Yeah. That was nice. All right.
Good up B call, I get some damage in.
Yeah.
He's living surprisingly long for a little Meta Knight.
For real. This
Character's very light.
yeah.
Oh, and on that side that he just
They were kind of on
explodes
borrowed
off the
time.
screen.
Yeah.
Oh, gets another side B. Not gonna kill just yet.
You know what? Astro's definitely like. This is the other thing too with adaptation. Like Astro's definitely started adjusting a lot better with Methode, but looks like Methode's also getting adjustments into.
Oh, the parry on that.
Oh,
That down B was called out.
for real. They knew.
He gets the grab.
Yeah. You know what? Another character I wouldn't mind seeing Toad. That would be different.
For sure.
Oh, nice.
That down B will kill.
Yeah.
Astro just needs one good combo.
Yeah, they definitely Astro shout out. They made it a little bit more even. It was looking a little rough at the beginning, but they started evening it out a little bit. But my Toad still does have that what's it called? The percentage lead right
Oh,
now.
there's the down throw though.
Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't get that dash attack off. Oh. Great sidestep to avoid that.
Yeah.
F smash.
Let's see. Oh, that was so scary.
Bounces onto that platform. There's a side B.
No way, that the dash attack beat the. Okay.
Oh. Gets the down tilt.
Yeah. Ooh, that was. I tried, but I mean, it kind of helps. So
Oh,
nice
the parry
parry.
game.
For real.
Might save Astral here.
Oh my god, yeah, that's definitely.
Gets an up B off. Not gonna kill just yet, but Astro does have max rage right now.
Yeah.
Oh. But that back air will do it.
You know, but that was really good from the Meta Knight play, because like that second stock, they were living like on borrowed time. They were like at 100 and something.
And at the end, there's a few times where he barely dropped conversions where he could have killed
Yeah.
the Toads. So
Dang. So that was really awesome though. Game one, that was very interesting. And then this matchup again is it's a bit of an unknown for me, because like, but hey, still good. kind of makes me want to play Meta Knight. I'm not gonna lie. That's the thing. I don't know why. It's like Meta Knight propaganda. That's all I gotta say.
Also, hi to Jaggers. He just waved to the camera on stream.
Oh, he's a little high.
Yeah.
No, I missed it. Good. Awesome coach. You know, big shout outs to the coach. Always making sure everything's going good in the program. Also, shout out to our stream lead for helping out with this.
Mr. Saturn.
Oh, no
pulled from
way!
the Toad.
Oh no!
Yeah, don't let the little guy go.
That's
run
like
off
hard to
stage.
pull too.
Yeah, it's pretty rare. It's an auto shield breaker. That's what makes him so scary.
For real? Oh, he's right there. He's still there.
Oh,
My God.
he's just being a little guy.
He is. He is. Now, if I see Mr. Saturn out here, I do not want to shield. Like, I'm afraid to shield, especially if it's on.
It does make neutral very scary.
Yeah.
Because basically, you get rid of one of your 3 options, so your opponent knows, you're never going to shield. So
That's
they
true.
can just wait for you to attack.
Literally take away, like in the rock paper scissors game, takes away rock, and now you're just forced to like, okay.
Exactly. Oh,
Ooh.
great combo there.
Yeah.
Oh, what are these pulls from the Toad this match?
Bro.
Got both the
Literally right
Saturn
now.
and the Stitch.
Right now, what's it called? Astro's not just fighting against Mateo, but also like luck or what do you do? Ooh.
Oh, goes for the up B kill off the top, but Astro will punish for that.
Yeah.
Does go for a low nair there, but I do like the idea. He kind of needs to just get underneath the Peach sometimes and just swing.
Yeah. Well, at this point, especially after that.
Ooh,
Ooh, there we go.
Good F smash to call out that landing. Still has 100% deficit. He can make it up.
Yeah.
Ooh, but that forwarder just says no.
That did. I was like, you know what? It's time to pay up the loans. Ooh. So though, Mr. Saturn frame 1. I mean, we're good. That's just crazy.
Oh, but the up air chain
Ooh.
does get a tornado conversion off of it. Oh,
There we go.
I really liked that nair. Barely missed it yet again. Oh. Uses the cape to avoid that turn up there.
Yeah. I'm gonna go for it. Oh, there you go.
Oh, that's gonna be a punish, but not
Not too
a
bad.
kill.
Yeah.
But
There we go.
oh, good F smash.
So back to that deficit right there.
Yeah, this is just how Astro likes playing. But game 1 was like this too. He's living on borrowed time. But let's see if he can bring it back this time.
Sure.
Goes for the dash attack again.
There we go. Luckily, they're on the other side of the stage, so that didn't seal the deal.
Oh, he's gonna get crossed up and grabbed. Toad going for a turnip pull
Oh!
instead of an aerial. Oh, but the back air.
A valiant
won't do
effort,
it.
though. Valiant effort. Yeah. That Peach just says turn up and just says okay. Or Mr. Saturn, because frame 1, I was like, what are you supposed to do after that? I was like, bro, my opponent pulls out that. I'm like, all right. I guess you have God on your side too now. But no, still good match from both players though, showing what's up, showing their skills. But yeah.
Yeah, great effort from both. I just think Matoda had the better combo game, and that's it. I think that was the main difference.
Yeah. No, Mateo definitely showing like their Peach is really good.
Yeah, and Astral barely missed a few crucial edge guards, and just those couple things combined can just be the game sometimes.
Yeah. Now this is what I love about these kind of tournaments, because they get to like again, like the competitors are showing their skills, showing like, hey, I've been on this character, I know what I'm doing a little bit, you know.
Yeah.
Just gotta work on the roots and all that. So that's one thing I definitely I think whenever you're learning the game, you just gotta know where you're going for, kind of. But then the other thing too is your opponent's adapting, so they're like, all right, if you're gonna go this route, then I'll make sure not to kind of like do a different route. So
For sure.
yeah.
I think I heard in the background a lot of haze and toast on stream.
Haze and toast.
Don't know if that's true or not, but they're walking up to the setup now, so yes.
So it's gonna be what's it called? Joker going against. I want to say me but probably Inkling.
Inkling is a better matchup against Joker. I don't know if Haze goes Inkling or not here, but I know that it's a bad matchup for Joker, actually.
Really? Okay. Yeah, this is definitely gonna be. I don't know. I think I've seen these two go at it a few times. I want to say.
I've seen them play before. They're both very good competitors.
No, definitely. Are we like in winners finals or where are we at on the?
I think this is winners.
Our
Like
quarter?
the winners just before it. Yeah, so quarters or semis.
Semis.
No, semis. Yeah, semis.
That means there you go. Yeah, okay. So it looks like the tournament's still going on strong because we do have a lower bracket. We're still in the upper bracket. But yeah, no. Again, though, we said like even if you want to show up to Tuesday Takedown, maybe not be a competitor. You can always be like catch some friendlies in there, maybe some spectators. We do have the space.
Yeah, Hayes is going with the brawler. I did hear him talking about the set he used.
Okay. Isn't that, I mean, you might as well test the waters, right? I mean, you might see how it goes.
Yeah. Hayes does main the brawler for the most part now. Inkling was his old main.
Really?
Yes. He does still pull out the Inkling as we did see earlier, but he does put a lot more time into his main brawler these days. So it makes sense that he still went brawler.
Okay.
Yeah, Trupper does call out Toaster going for that down one.
Yeah.
Oh, the footstool.
Yep. Oh. The other thing too is Toast definitely knows how to do the drag down, which is like amazing.
Oh, and that back air will kill Hayes.
Yeah. So not gonna count out Hayes out. I feel like even if Arsene is out, I feel like it's still a little. It's just gotta outlive Arsene a little bit, and then
Oh, good down smash.
yeah. Oh no. Oh, nice catch.
That won't kill just yet, but one more. Oh,
There
the
we
up
go.
smash.
Come on, what's it called? It's time to go on the Meat Brawler prop again. You know what? Meat Brawler can do this, I believe.
Yeah, Hayes just needs a couple of combos and he can catch up, that's for sure.
Yeah. Ooh, okay. Sorry for being a little quiet. This is just this is a really good set though, cause just
Yeah,
like
sometimes I just
get a little.
I get into it myself and I just forget to say something, but that up air off of Arsene will do it.
Yeah. Cause this is one of those sets though too. Is like you get it like absorbed in it, cause you're just like waiting like what's gonna be the next option kind of deal.
Hayes looking for a grab on one of these platforms or a drag down up air.
Yeah.
Wanting to get a kill off the top of that thropper. Oh,
Nice.
Great call out with that up smash there. Toast is gonna make it back to ledge though. Oh,
Nice.
but
That was like a good call out, right?
That was a good call out there of when Toast dropped shield, yeah. Let's see if Hayes can make up the deficit.
Yeah. I mean, it's not too bad.
Yeah, just one. Oh, it goes for a fair, but good cross up DI from Toast there. Gets the. Oh, doesn't get the down air part.
Nice. All right. Oh no. I just realized Arsene's gonna come out like in any minute now.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Hayes is gonna just have to win a lot of interactions here.
Yeah. It's just not.
Oh,
yeah.
Back air will do it.
Yeah. When Arsene comes out and you're at that percentage, it's like you gotta. Yeah. That's why I was like, I was like, okay, and then I looked down and I was like, oh no, Arsene's coming out. Because I hadn't seen Arsene in a while, so I was thinking, when's Arsene coming out? And then I was like, oh, he's coming out soon. Oh. So though, good match, game one from both players though, showing what's up, showing the, definitely, you know what, the Meat Brawlers putting in work.
For sure. I wouldn't be surprised if he goes with it again.
Yeah.
He definitely was showing.
Yeah.
He
You know what?
definitely was
You gotta stick to your
Well,
guns.
he did switch one thing up though.
Wait, really?
This me said 1, 2, 3, 2.
Oh.
Which, so his neutral B is not the multi punch now, it's the shot put.
Okay. Is there? Is it just to help with edge guarding better, or what's the?
Yeah, that's the main purpose of the shot put, because it's kind of a slow projectile, so you can't use it in neutral too much, but it goes off of the ledge at a good angle to where you need edge guard.
Oh, okay.
A character like Joker actually seems like they'd get edge guarded pretty well by it, so I'm curious to see how it'll go.
Yeah. Oh no, the oh,
Great counter.
for real.
My only question is like, are we
He
doing
landed that up air there, that would have been a kill.
Yeah.
But Toast with the footstools.
Oh, bro, why the drag
Wow.
down? Oh,
That's
no way. It took, oh, bro, okay, are we just in a simulator now? Okay. I was like, bro. Dang.
oh, and that's
My
the stop.
God.
Wow, what a conversion.
For real. Now, Toast definitely showing what's up. But you know what? I ain't counting out Hayes out yet. Hayes can.
Oh, he still does have the punch.
Yeah.
Never mind then.
Oh, was it just a different? What was different then?
Maybe he would. Maybe he just changed the move, but not the new name.
Oh. Let's see.
Some good F tilts there from Toast.
Yeah.
Oh, but the
Ooh.
spike with that down B. Oh,
For Arsene.
I think he could have just nared.
We'll see. We'll see.
Oh,
Nah.
and that back air will take it. That's for sure.
Yeah.
And a 3-stock from Toast.
I mean, that's a tough fight, but you know, you're not going against any normal Joker. But big shout out to Hayes though. Hayes showing what's up. Because I mean, the game won too, and then you know sometimes you make a little adjustments here and there. But much love to Hayes though, 'cause definitely a regular. So you know, both actually much love to both players. Both showed what's up. Because I mean, like this is the winner's semi. So I mean, this is where you see a higher level play. So to be able to do some crazy stuff here and there, but fortunate. But you know what? I think we're gonna see Hayes again. You know what? I think Hayes is gonna come back up.
I wouldn't be surprised if he makes a losers run. Yeah.
Yeah. He's gonna be like, you know what?
Check
What's
out
up?
the bracket.
Yeah.
that's just creepy. Anyways,
Also, the other thing too is while we're waiting, just don't forget to check out our Instagram or our Facebook, our Twitter or X, I should say. That's the other thing too. I never got used to that, bro. I was like, I know it's supposed to that it's like X, but I'm just used to saying Twitter.
Yeah, everyone's just can still say Twitter. That's fine by me.
Bro, that's what I was saying. That's why I'm glad I haven't run into that one person who's like, actually, it's called X. I'm like, bro, it was Twitter for like 20 years. It's just, I don't know what to tell you. I'm just used to it. But, oh, there you go. Hey, who is it? Catan versus. I don't know.
What we have? Lord Falcon and SNC walking up to the stream setup.
Ooh, so that's gonna be a speedy match. It's gonna be two
Yeah.
rushed. Okay,
I think it's time for the third to do.
let's do it.
all I know is it the first moves, the way they do it in turns is this thing called beautiful. It's how they track all of their
And both of them looks like they're getting ready to set up and everything. All right, all right.
Gosh, I am. But internships are a way that you know you staff with their payroll and everything. So through Give Pulse is how internships formally counted as class credit and everything. And I am able to create. I'm able to create.
All right.
Have some good ASMR here.
Yeah. Bro, it's the best. So I remember when I was like, I don't know if you ever watched it, but there was this movie called, I don't remember what it's called. I want to say it was like That Albert. Have you known that one?
Oh,
And then they were playing with like the soda cans. They're like, "Dut, dut." I was like, oh, they actually made a little bit of music with it. I was like, all right. All right, but yeah, back to the match though. Falcon versus Sonic.
Lord Falcon does get that side V, but only gets 26% off of it.
Yeah. Oh wait. Okay.
Some pretty spaghetti boxing from the two of them right now.
Yeah. Oh, that beat that.
What?
Does it normally not beat that, or?
I just don't know what I just saw.
I just saw the homie tech going into the up B. I was like,
Yeah,
okay.
he command grabbed it, like, and it like just pulled Sonic in.
Yeah. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of interactions you don't see normally, so it's like, oh.
Lord Falcon reversing the sedge guard.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ooh, nice. Oh,
goes for the knee, but
Yeah.
a little too high there.
yeah.
Ooh,
Okay, okay. Nice. Oh, I was trying to catch the. Oh.
the F smash.
Yeah,
And let's see what SNC does with this lead.
that's true. They are a bit on a high percentage, so if Falcon just close this out, then it's not gonna. Won't be too bad.
Kind of just doing figure eights around
Yeah,
these two platforms though.
it's true. I mean, we're still in the winter, I guess. You know, might as well. Let's see. No, yeah, this is definitely an interesting because they're like playing an interesting neutral, like or like the spaghetti. There you go.
Oh, gets the call out.
Nice. Not too bad on the percentage wise. This is
Oh, for sure, yeah, that's a fine amount of percent to be at. It's mainly just that Sonic can just sometimes just take a mile.
yeah. No, okay.
Oh,
Just grab the
barely doesn't get that up tilt despite perfect air dodge there. Ooh.
Okay. See what the oh my god, that would have been wild if they got the
Went for the down air spike and I
Yeah.
thought they had it.
that would have been like no way. Like Beanie was about oh no.
That up smash will kill.
Yeah. Nice catch.
That up smash does catch.
Yeah.
Oh, gets the yuppie.
Oh no.
You know that like for street, like we're talking, what's it called? Finger transitions and stuff,
No way.
and like making things move.
I just it's like
Oh, that
There we
up
go.
will kill just now.
I thought he was gonna get caught in the spring.
About a 60% deficit. Let's see how he makes up for it. And he does. Oh, drops his combo.
Yeah.
And SNC was ready to start jabbing.
Nice.
Otherwise, in actual Streamlabs, no, I don't.
Okay, so
Great.
maybe
Fade back from Lord Falcon there.
Yeah.
Oh, the turnaround F tilt.
Oh, got the what? That's the thing with hitboxes and or hurt boxes. Like, I was like, I mean, come on.
Calling at that up B with the tooth frame. Lord
God.
Falcon hits this.
Nice. Game 3.
and you kind of get to see what's going on.
I was, I don't know. That was like Falcon saying like, you know what? I'm feeling like game 3. You know.
And
Is that not the first game?
okay, this
I
is
thought that was it not the? Wait, was it the first game?
Sonic
That was
games,
oh,
Sonic
it was.
games are just long.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Yeah, like you said, like I was like daylight savings. I didn't know. I was like, I'm sorry. The match was so long.
No, I've been there before, don't worry.
Oh god.
so we're trying to figure out people for internship roles and try to like get them
Alright, let's
out.
see.
10 goals that we can really probably step on. Because I'm not paid yet. This is kind of just figure out stuff
Okay.
for my try to get
That's why they're doing their game stuff, so they're not
Nice.
people that aren't doing the work.
No way. Oh,
so just trying to get it solidified through the research.
yeah, they're playing a lot faster now.
Yeah.
Nah. Ooh, the knee of justice right there. I think that's what that move's called, right?
The knee, yes.
Ah.
I'll have to look into it before.
I think it is better for Lord Falcon when these matches are more fast paced because it goes more defensive than Sonic's better at camping than Falcon is.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. It definitely is. Like the aggressive tempo probably does benefit.
Good conversion there.
No.
Oh.
Oh.
An unfortunate SD there.
Yeah. You know, oddly enough though, I still kind of feel like this is doable still kind of with Sonic. If you maybe. Because I mean the time's there. They still got a good amount of time to do a reverse.
Oh, good knee there. Barely sneaks it in there.
Yeah.
Almost gets the down air again.
Oh no.
Getting really aggressive here now with these down airs.
For real. Definitely kind of
Oh.
has to though. After.
I thought if he reversed that up B after the stage hit, he might have.
Gotten the stop.
He
Oh.
might have. Yeah, he got killed there. Oh, he barely side beat over that grab. I thought he'd get caught.
Kind of curious. You think we'll witness another 3-stock?
I think so.
Let's see.
Now we might not.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. A bit too far away with that F smash. Oh, goes for the up B.
Yeah.
Oh, but that back throw will kill. And
Yeah.
Lord Falcon takes this out, ending it with a 3-stock after a very close game 1.
Yeah.
But
Now that
he has
game
that
one-
clutch factor.
It does. No, I can't believe I guess the game was because that first game I'm not used to the definitely a little bit longer duration. But shout out to both competitors. They showed their mettle. They showed what's up as always. Yeah. That's why this tournament's honestly stacked. Like we have a lot of these like big names. I'm like, bro, I wanna get in there, man. Let me in there. Get the casters in there. You know what? I might
for
die
sure.
faster, but you know, G-Meister could definitely. I might. He'll be the. You know what? I'll be like the spirit of the cat. I'll be right there. I'll be there in heart, bro. There you go. I'll be like in Star Wars.
You can play vicariously through me.
There you go. Yeah. Now I just be like Star Wars and the Jedi. You know, I'll just be like the ghost and like I got you.
Now we're getting toast up to the sub.
All right.
Let's see.
Oh, are we going into the finals or?
Yes, this should be winners finals now. I think he will be playing against Feint, but he might be playing against Cheese Curd.
Okay.
It is Feint, yeah.
All right. Or also, I guess Band-Aid now?
Oh, Band-Aid, yes, that's
Yeah.
right.
It's just one of the things. Because I feel that too. Whenever like I get used to one name and then you switch, I'm like,
Yeah.
but bro, you already. It's like the iconic thing, you know. It's like if you change Sonic to Knuckles, bro. It's like I'm used to Sonic already. What do you mean I'm gonna call you Knuckles now?
I'll always call him Red Sonic.
There we go. Bro. I actually did that too. I had a friend that was really into Sonic, and I knew it would annoy them, so I was like, "Hey, there's Red Sonic. Hey, there's Yellow Sonic." I was like, I felt bad too, but at the same time, I was like, "Nah, it's okay. He's fine."
I'm being so sensitive. So, like,
And then I was like, "Also, is that Knuckles the Hedgehog?" I know. He was looking at me. I was like, "I'm
you
sorry."
can grab one, and they won't bite you. They'll just be like, So I literally grabbed that, and they like took my form like.
Let's see. How's everyone doing today? I'm pulling up the chat now again.
Okay. I hope everyone's doing good. Thank you so much for tuning in for this Tuesday takedown. So much love, much love. We are in winners finals too. So, yeah. Gonna be Toast versus Feint or no now known as Band-Aid. So
Yes.
what's up?
Joker versus Ice Climbers. This will be a match.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be interesting because Band-Aid like they show up to tournaments, right? But like it's kind of like off and on kind of deal.
Yes, but they still, I think they practice actively, but they just don't go to tournaments much.
That's fair. All right, see it.
Dog will go in there.
I kind of like that gamer tag like Band-Aid because you know what? I got you. Got a little Band-Aid for you. All right, bro.
Anyways, on to winners finals.
Yeah.
I'm
Joker
hoping to see,
versus.
I want to see some sick combos from both these guys.
Not for real.
Oh, for a second there, I thought that side B might go off the map, but Feint knows what he's doing.
Yeah. A little bit of the
Got
desync
him.
already. Or not really desync, but like close enough.
He had him desync, but now they're desynced.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. He did a desync again.
Oh.
Yeah, a good ice climber's like Feint can just desync him whenever he wants to, basically.
Yeah. Which is like really cool though, because isn't it a little harder to desync him
Oh,
now?
he might.
Oh,
died
no.
for that, yeah.
No, he's trying to. Oh my god! Almost went down there to try to.
Toast has the knowledge. If he can just hit Nana during that, he's just able to make
Yeah.
it to where the climber won't like teleport for the up B.
Yeah, for real.
They just get stuck with that little recovery. Oh, but the edge guard here, that might. Oh, goes for the ledge trump. Barely drops it though.
Yeah. Oh no, they
Oh,
already.
that's already Nana gone.
Yeah. No, solo Popo. Let's see what happens.
No, he's like, gonna be on Sopo for a while. Let's see what happens.
Yeah. This is it. Let's see. Imagine though, like the craziest like stuff though with that one ice climber. That'd be wild. Let's see.
Oh, goes for that back air cross up, but
There we
oh,
go.
the forward air.
Trying to hit him with the singular ice now. Oh,
Oh,
no!
the air dodge barely not
Yeah.
making it to ledge.
It's not looking good for Band-Aid, but we'll see what happens though. There you go. Nah, it's okay. Actually, technically, they have two stocks because that one. Yeah, there you go.
But unfortunately, that does not matter too much.
That is true. Imagine that would be wild. Imagine if they had that still in ice. Like if one dies, you just go with the other one. Oh.
Oh, that one climber just consumed the side B.
For real? Oh,
Oh,
no.
that back air.
Luckily, they're both together now, so they can definitely. Oh, there you go.
This is the F tilt. He got that off.
Yeah. Definitely seeing some aggressive play right now.
Some good shield pressure there.
Yeah. If they could just close out the stock, it would still be a really uphill battle.
Oh,
Okay, there you go.
That kills. Yeah, great. Grab and up smash there.
I still feel like this is still kind of doable.
Oh, for sure. Ice climbers, if they just get one good combo off, they could seal the deal.
Yeah. Just gotta be careful with Joker. Joker definitely. There we go. Oh, there we go. That's the combo.
Oh,
What the?
the desync dropped
Yeah.
the combo though.
So they got to see a little bit of. They could just get that desync off.
An aggressive side B landing that just swerves out of the way.
Yeah. Both right now showing why they're in finals though. Let's see. A winners finals. I was looking
But these side Bs, and that one will kill.
Yeah. So you know what? Valiant effort. Valiant effort.
Basic answers. KSAP, first of all.
Alright.
Making sure I get credit. He's not sure.
Looks like right now they're picking stages to ban.
Yeah, remember, this is a best of 5, so
Oh, that's true. We're in for the long haul.
yes.
Do you think we'll see a game 5?
Like, hey, who's doing this?
I don't know. Toast is doing a pretty good job right now, but Feint is capable of winning.
Everything else.
Sure.
I forgot to ask.
Alright.
But it was like, who's doing this? So we have answers. So this is maybe
True.
this one. They're recruiting for someone to do this, which we did suggest that we possibly not say about
It's ice climbers.
and not just to esports.
Right now, these platformers definitely benefiting Joker more. It feels like.
Yeah, Toast did a lot of damage there to Popo, so now whenever he hits them, they're gonna take different amounts of knockback, and it's
Oh.
gonna really mess with Feint probably.
Yeah. There you go. Unfortunately, Arsene's out though.
Yeah, let's see how Feint plays. This tries to just do a lot of pressure. That's one way to deal with it, and just
Yeah.
kills him off the grab there. Wow.
Actually changing the game a lot now.
So there's a list of people.
Now they can just get some damage off. Cause let's see.
Great side B to ledge there. Oh, but charges up that Arsene just
def-
drilling into it.
Definitely don't want to count out the.
Oh, but-
Oh, what?
Does get punished for countering there. But
And God, takes out a what was that?
bye,
Popo?
Nana.
Yeah. Oh, Nana. Bro.
Ooh, air dodge is
Oh.
barely back, but
They always land that. That's just
And Toast is always ready for that lead shrimp bear.
Oh.
Oh, but the pressure misses the up smash timing.
Yeah.
Oh, but gets it off anyways afterwards. Barely doesn't kill though.
Yeah.
Oh, gets up there. Both the climbers go different ways.
Yeah, but doing damage like you said to change the or to mess with the.
The knockback.
There you go, the knockback. I don't know why my brain just.
Oh, but that-
Ooh.
I'm surprised that killed, but faint up a stock only at 49%. This could be the break he needs.
Yeah, for real. Nice parry. Let's see.
I really like that side being the neutral view there, but Toast tech rolled the other way.
Yeah. This is looking good though. They could just if they can take this game, then it'll be 1-1. So,
Ooh. Almost got a conversion with the one climber getting sent. Almost got another aerial off there. That would have been crazy.
yeah. You know what? I really feel like no, Toast could probably take another stock. I feel like they're gonna take another stock before.
We'll see what happens, but it is going to be a big hill for him to climb.
For real.
Ooh.
Oh, yep. But okay.
He gets the right climber though.
That's true. That was a 50-50
Oh, but the
chance.
shield pressure. And
Oh
that'll
no!
kill.
Yeah.
Wow, that seems so hard to deal with because Icy's there, just says I have invincibility because I just respawn. I'm just gonna rush
That's
to you
true.
and just irritate your shield. Like
Oh.
you just have to run away, I guess, when Icy's has invincibility. You have to solve.
That was like frame 1 too. That was just like, hey, what's up? Ah. And they can't do anything like you say. I can't grab you. I can't do it. I was like, all right. Oh. It's like the equivalent of whenever like you're like I don't know whatever you're close by and someone just drops down and just does a random like just side B or not side B back air. It's like okay. Okay.
On to game 3 now, tied set.
Going to PS2. Wonder if they both just agreed on this. Kind of quick too on the just like PS2.
It's very possible. Some people just once they play someone once, they realize they like just going with like certain stages against them and just kind of rinse and repeat every time.
That's true. Let's. Alright.
Good separation there from Toast. Still
Yeah. Yeah, sorry if there's any times where like this is like a really cool set. I'm really happy we got this on. We're covering this.
really
Oh, no.
good spacing here from Toast. He's like able to get it just around that blizzard and then just try to snipe it from above with that side.
Yeah. Oh no. Okay. Hey, definitely a lot more aggressive. Like they're staying on him or trying to stay on him as best as they can.
Oh, and that up there.
Yeah, almost.
That's a lot of damage, but doesn't kill just yet.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh no. Oh,
the climber.
Wait. No way.
Oh, he could have saved the climber if he went back over there, but
Just trying to. I guess they were thinking about maybe I can get the stock or something.
I was thinking that Faint thought the other climber got star kid because that's what I thought happened.
Oh,
But
that makes sense. Yeah. I guess I just thought they were just like sometimes when you're just like you're on the pedal you forget to like you know what I mean.
yeah, but I don't know for sure.
That's true.
Oh, but that
Ooh.
back air just
That
beats
just-
out that side B.
Just taking another stock.
It's hard for Faint to get in here.
Yeah. Definitely with.
Oh, lands with that down air. Yeah, is gonna get punished for that. This is really bad.
Ooh, and the counter too, but not. Oh, never mind. Take it back. When you're at the edge like that and you're going against Toast, it's just tough to get back. Let's see. So though we do know though that this is definitely doable for ice climbers. I mean, it's just one of those things where like it just depends on what happens in the first like few minutes, you know. But
Some good. Oh, I'm surprised Toast narrowly avoided that.
yeah.
Oh,
Oh no.
good drag down F smash there.
Oh no.
Kills that one climber. Oh, and that F tilt should do it.
Wait,
Just
wait.
has to get the bear, and he doesn't.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Jacob did.
Just went straight forward too. Didn't just like wait maybe wait him out a little bit to see what happened. No, just like know what I want it now.
I
Zero.
gotta go back. So do I have full?
So the tough match for both, but I mean, see, going into game 4 though.
Yeah.
I want a game 5. That's all I gotta say.
Okay.
Motion designer. He was looking for a motion designer, so we were like, Aiden possibly. We're just kind of throwing him at man.
Oh yeah, and the other tournaments that we do have, we have should be a Toman, right? Toman's a really cool one to go to.
Yeah, Saturdays.
And then Seaside's at Sundays.
And then,
Yeah. But on to game 4.
Yeah.
yeah, we're confirmed, I guess, for anything.
Oh, that one climber just kind of ran up to him and just dashed back away.
And they were like, nah, I didn't sign up for this. I didn't sign up for this. Get me back. Get me out of here, man.
Yeah, the secondary climber has like AI of its own sometimes, or it like always, but it's weird how it works. But sometimes they'll just do funny little things.
Bro.
Oh,
They're like,
wow, you can rise a lot more with that side B than I realized the squall hammer as it's.
Oh. Nice parry. Was that the AI or was that the...
Sometimes both of them parry.
Oh, okay.
Like a lot of the times, the second one can auto parry after the first one. But it might have just been the second one.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Nice.
great up smash call out. Let's see how Feint does with this lead if you can get anything off of it.
Yeah, it's definitely one of those... I feel like these two competitors, definitely if one can get like a little bit of a... Like depending on how the first half goes, then it kind of helps them towards the...
Oh, saves the climber.
Oh.
Oh.
No, what?
He side V'd and grabbed ledge, but the other climber just sank like a rock.
Bro.
Still has a wee bit of a lead, but
Yeah.
he just keeps on spinning like a Beyblade.
Hey, you gotta go. What's it called? That's what I've learned from Rob. Sometimes you just gotta let it go, bro. Just keep spinning. Never stop.
I get paid 14 an hour. You give me 2,000 right now. My whole tuition.
Good patience from Band-Aid here.
Yeah. Yeah,
Really hard to deal with this pressure with Arsenio here.
yeah. And the other thing too is, what the? Oh, there we go.
Look, it's
Looks
Almost
like they.
covers that.
Oh, the edge. Or the,
Yeah, he almost got an edge guard off of that, but fair was just not low enough.
Yeah. So the desync is there. I guess it really is hard with the AI to get it to like the desync, but still the Band-Aid's definitely showing what's up.
Yeah, he is keeping up with Toast, which is a very hard task to do.
Yeah.
Oh, goes for a Blizzard stun combo there, but Toast jumps out.
There we go. Oh my
Oh, the
god.
drag down, but gets punished with an up smash. Not dead yet, but
Yeah,
one more good hit could do it.
Yeah, definitely showing some good DI. No way. Whoa. Just waiting, wanting.
Good down air. Gets some pressure on the shield.
No.
Goes for a down air and an up smash conversion, but oh, and it's already the climber gone.
Yeah. You know what? It's time for the solo run. That's all that happened. Oh, what the?
What a recovery!
Amazing. Dude. It's the solo run. I'm telling you. It's,
Oh,
it's
the
the
back
solo run. I'm telling you. Good.
Oh, and the dash attack. Oh,
Yeah.
the wait.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Oh. Nah, but what's it called? Toast about
Oh.
to say no more solo run. Yeah. Oh,
he ain't finished yet though.
yeah. Let's see. Solo run? I really want to see the solo. I'm not going to lie. I just want to. No, come on. Like, bro, just keep spinning. Just never stop. Yeah, instead of keep swimming. Aw. The solo run. It was a good run, though. It was a good run.
He got a little bit off of it, and he's still
Yeah.
building up a lead. But now, Joker has Arsene, but at least Feint is at 0 for this.
Yeah.
Oh, it does get a hit with that Squall Hammer.
Yeah. Wait. Yeah, definitely using the platforms to their advantage. Oh, that's...
Misses a confirm off that grab.
Yeah.
Might have not been desynced up properly.
That's
Ooh.
definitely... And... Oh, dang, the AI coming in to save us. Like, I got you.
Great fair there from Feint.
Yeah.
Oh, the back air pressure. Toast gets right past it.
Oh, no. Oh, trying to freeze him,
Ooh.
too.
That freeze actually blocks the side V projectile.
Yeah, that was very good for Feint.
Oh, up smash is the wrong way. Toast is still gonna be alive for a while.
Yeah.
Oh,
No way. Wait for...
the F tilt. Toast is starting to bring up the pressure, but he is still in a last hit situation.
What the... Oh, God. Okay, they covered both options. Well, that's more... Oh, yeah, definitely trying to get rid of the... Or was trying to get rid of the other Ice Climber.
Yeah, unable to get rid of Nana there. That might be crucial to the game, but
Oh, no. Wait.
oh,
Oh, God!
when I wonder if he could have attacked with Nana there.
Oh, like, dude, like the... That would have been a crazy desync.
Goes for the ledge trump, but Toast just gets by it.
Get it? Okay, no.
The Sopo.
It's the solo run. Let's see. It's the percentage though. Or what?
Oh,
Come on. I want to.
oh
No.
the Sopo.
Okay.
Couldn't do it.
That was an awesome step for both
That
players.
game went all the way down to 56 seconds.
Hey, that's awesome though for both competitors. Much love. That was an awesome like winners finals. And was hopefully I kind of want to see that run back too now. So
For
good
sure.
good stuff though. Good stuff. That solo run with Popo. That would have been crazy. I was like, bro, because
You
that
just needed one hit.
yeah, for real. I was like, I was believing in it. I was like, the solo run. I kind of want to just see an ice climber enter a tournament and just be like, you know what? I want to do a solo run and then name the gamer tag solo run and just go in with just the one ice climber.
It's funny you mentioned that because in Melee, the oldest like Ices player Cheetah,
Yeah.
they used to do low tier tournaments, and he was so good with Ices they made him play on Sopo in it. He'd like win those brackets with just Sopo.
It existed. The solo. Oh my god, bro. I thought I was ahead of it. Never mind. What's it called? I was behind actually.
Oh, we got Lord Falcon and Cheese Curd.
Whoa.
That-
Okay.
I want to see what Lord Falcon's bracket path is like, because remember, he lost to Toad round 1, right? Or did he win that?
He lost that one. Cause they won the first game and then the last two went to Matode.
Yeah. So he's been making quite a run through losers to still be in.
Yeah. It's the climb. It's the climb. Yeah, what was their run? Who did they have to go through to get all the way up here now?
He beat SNC. Oh, so this is just his next match.
Oh.
Actually. Then Hayes and Matode are playing right now as well.
Oh, they went against Obsidian.
Yeah.
I just saw that. Okay.
That's pretty. Like, yeah, I took
Looking good though on what's it called, the tournament wise, but they're
Yes.
making good progress.
It's only like these two, and then semi-finals, and then finals, and then grands.
Yeah,
So, a few more matches in store for y'all.
that's true.
Um,
And then we get to get which one are we getting?
Probably the winner of this set and this set.
Yeah.
So. But anyways, on to which hopefully will be a fun set.
Oh, that's Cheese Curd's other. Yeah, I
Yeah,
was wondering what that was.
That was his tag he was using during the off season.
Oh.
Maybe he's just keeping it around for now just because he thinks it's a little funny or something. I don't know.
I mean, it kind of is funny. I like it.
Oh, the side B.
Yeah. This is definitely a fun match, I think, between a Falcon going against Kirby. That's a little
Yeah.
nostalgic, actually.
These are both some of my favorite players to watch in the city, so
Yeah.
Oh, the dare loops.
Oh, no way.
Oh,
Nah. Oh my god, that was really nice.
we got toast at home.
That's true. No way. This is a good. Oh my
and
god.
The spike with the dare.
The pressure. What the heck?
Cheese curd lands those edge guards and
For real. Do you not want to be caught in the ledge with this guy? Oh my, what? Never mind, but
Oh,
Falcon
that's-
responding back. It's like, you know what? You got me with the edge. I got you know what? You got your dare loops. I got my knee.
yeah, knees get degrees. Oh, goes for the loops again, but those
Yeah.
are I think they're frame perfect for Kirby. They're very hard to do, so
Ah, gotta be a little bit more surgical.
for sure.
See though. Ooh,
Back air.
yeah.
Lord Falcon's just stuffing out a lot of these approaches just with that landing back air, doing a great job here.
Nah, definitely.
Ooh.
Okay, okay. Now these two are definitely this is like evenly matched. I think between these two competitors a little bit.
Cheese curd is gonna get an edge guard here for Ollie.
Oh!
Gets grabbed while going for that dare.
Yeah,
Oh,
definitely.
and but grabs Lord Falcon as he was
Immediately.
about to up smash him. Oh, he might have been going for a ledge trump there, but he didn't slip off.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Oh,
Oh, was trying to. Okay.
barely too late on that.
Yeah. Nice reaction though from Falcon though. They were like, nope.
Oh,
Okay.
great
okay.
parry, but only F tilts there. I wonder if there's a kill option off the parry, but the
That-
down smash.
There's your kill option right there.
There you go. One stock apiece. Let's see who takes it first.
Yeah. No, this is, bro. This is. I feel like this is something we might see game 3 in. These two are going in. There we
The up
go.
tilts.
No, I've seen a lot of green today. I just realized that. And I didn't think I was gonna see a green Kirby today.
Yeah, Kirby looks like a little pea.
Yeah. Just hiding in there too. It's like a little bit of camouflage. Ooh.
The Nair doesn't kill just yet. Some good pressure here.
Yeah.
He had a nice phantom.
Oh, no, not the jump. Okay. Oh.
Misses that down air. Really hard to hit Kirby sometimes because he's so small.
Yeah. Nine no
Oh,
longer.
the
He's
back
small.
air. Ooh,
Oh,
the down
that
tilt.
was-
Wow, it does kill, and Lord Falcon takes game 1.
Yeah. I wasn't. That was a crazy game 1. All right. See though. They were like even though it was like the match was like I don't know, it was like going like for a while, but at the same time it felt fast. It felt like we were there for a minute, but it was like 4 minutes. It's like no way. Cause I just looked at the timer.
Yeah, this would be quite an upset, but
Think
you know? Yeah, I mean, Cheese Curd's currently a PR player.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So-
I mean, I believe it. That she's
Yeah.
scared, but I thought Falcon was kind of high up
No,
there too.
he is a good player, but
Oh, I
he's
guess
not-
on paper though, kind of deal.
yeah, he's really been improving as of lately. So
Okay.
um,
This is how I had the feeling I had like in the earlier match where like you're just rooting for both people, but like it's hard.
yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I might be like a hidden cheese curd fan. Not gonna lie. Oh, with the curb.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Gets
All right.
the dare, but oh, ledge trump bear. Are we gonna see an edge guard?
Yeah.
Oh,
Nice.
really good patience there. I probably would have ripped that down smash way too early. Oh, gets the down tilts, but doesn't get the read on the up tilts.
Okay.
Oh, very good dodges from Lord Falcon there.
Ooh. What's... Okay.
Doesn't get much off the down throw.
These two are like they're being so... Oh no! I'm surprised they didn't. Well, what would they get out of that? With
There's no reason to swallow for the Falcon Punch, really. 'Cause it
Yeah.
just- not very viable of a move.
But for the sauce, no, I'm kidding.
I probably would too, don't worry. Oh, good nair to cover that roll in.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
Decides to just land on him. Give him a
Yeah.
little bit of a gift as he turns into one.
Yeah, what's it called? Don't worry, I got you with that late Christmas gift. Oh, bro.
You got some returns to make.
Yeah, it's true.
Oh,
Oh,
the
no.
up B. Oh,
Oh
into the
my
down
god,
air.
did they not stop me? They're like, okay. Alright. Cheese curd definitely showing what's up. Just saying, you know what?
Cheese curd bringing out the cheese.
Yeah, for real. They're like, you know what? I got another stock. I can do this. Oh, that was wild. So the good stuff from both players, though, were really good stuff. I mean, that was awesome. I'm happy we're seeing a game 3, though.
For sure. Either player could take it still, so.
That is true. I don't know who to root for. I'm rooting for both players. Not gonna lie, but I'm not gonna. I might be slightly on the cheese curd side, but I know you're also a Falcon fan. You know what? So we're
Yeah.
kind of balancing it out. That's what we're doing.
For sure.
Okay. A little clank there. My God.
Forward.
Oh no way! And then they're gonna.
Oh, the
what?
footstool.
Oh, bro! You're already gonna make it back either way. Why did you have to footstool him? Oh,
He's committing a bit of tomfoolery right now.
it's true.
But he gets grabbed. Is he gonna?
A bit of hijinks as well. Oh God.
Oh, gets the fair.
No, oh my God.
These upbeats are kind of giving Lord Falcon a bit of trouble with getting in.
Yeah.
Gets a side beat, but hits it on shield. Look at all that shield damage Cheese Curd got for that.
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah, was that. It's just that was a rough start. That's why, but it's still. I feel like it's still doable. Oh, nice. Applying some pressure.
Ooh. Both are playing pretty carefully right now, but
Oh,
Cheese Curd just charges up that
okay.
down smash, but doesn't quite secure the edge guard.
Yeah, luckily Uppy was able to register for. Oh, my God. Bro, it's the camouflage. Look, they blend into the look like they're
The
going
stage.
in. Yeah. It's
I
like,
was thinking that too, but I didn't know if I was just crazy or not.
no, I mean I can see it, bro. It's like the next meta play, bro. Just camouflage in there, kind of like a snake, you know? It's like boom.
I wonder if he does that for PS2. Maybe that was the whole thing.
Maybe.
Oh, that
Okay.
up won't kill just yet. So
Let's get
one
in
more
there.
hit. Oh,
Oh no!
no,
Oh,
he's not
okay.
dead just yet.
I got scared. Not gonna lie. I have. Wait for. Oh. I feel like they can take another. They can take a stock.
Oh, for sure.
It's just.
Oh, right
Oh, no.
there was a free grab.
It was.
Yeah, he's just too scared of getting punished right now.
Yeah. Definitely. It's just a tough. This is like the uphillest battle you could be in right now. Because like you still have to deal with 2 other stocks. But still, though,
There
Falcon
you
showing
go.
what's up though. Yeah, like if they can. I mean, honestly, they have the time. It'll definitely be a.
Oh, that up
Yeah.
will do it.
There you go. Nah, this is still doable. It's still very doable. You just gotta. Yeah.
Just don't let Cheese Curd get one confirm on you.
Basically. And then also
he's,
the time.
He's just going for it. He's just, I'm gonna down here.
I mean, might as well. Like,
Yeah.
if you're in this position, might as well put some risk in there, you know? Get some results. There you
the
go.
combo.
Yeah, this is definitely doable. Like, ooh. Unless.
Oh, the mash out of that grab.
Definitely, yeah. I guess you had enough time, right? Even with. No, the percentage is kind of high, too. They must have been like Going for it.
The up airs.
Okay, okay.
He's very good at making sure not to overextend. He understands that if he's too aggressive, he can just get reversal and die forward.
Definitely, especially with Kirby just doing the. Well,
Kirby could even just down B.
yeah, I was thinking about that too.
Oh, but that forward air.
Can they come back from this? They can. Oh, no!
the
No! Still though, that was awesome though. Valiant effort. Shout outs to both players as always. That was good stuff. But yeah, the thwomp. Womp womp. Sorry, I'm sorry.
Thwomp, thwomp.
Thwomp, thwomp, you're right. But still, that was a good set for both players. We went into game 3, so definitely both showing their mettle. And now I think we're going into the lower finals or losers finals.
Loser semis now.
Oh, semis. Never mind.
We might still be waiting on Hayes versus Matode. I'm not sure.
Oh, he's right there. He's on the couch. Okay.
Okay, in the meantime, I will be figuring out the payments for the top 3.
The top 3.
It should be easy to figure out.
Yeah, you got it. So, Sally getting ready? Oh. Looks like looking for people to get back on the stream. So if it's is it Hayes versus Matode? So then that's.
Yes. Or wait. Unless they already played. I don't know if we were saving them for stream or not, but it looks like we were.
Oh, sweet.
Okay.
Oh no, wait. It looks like it's Matode versus Cheeseburger.
Oh, Matode got an
We
upset on
got
Hayes.
Cheeseburger versus Matode next.
Okay. Sweet.
Do it 10-30-60 split. So there's 75 here, so
Okay, okay.
do $8 right there. I feel like 750 is too low.
Yeah. All you did, you had to do the quick calculations.
Yeah, I'm good at math, so I just do it in my head. Or it's mainly that 75 is an easy number to do math with, because it's just
No, 'cause
3/4 of 100.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought you had the calculator out, and then I was like, wait, you don't have your phone out. I was like, how did you? I was like, okay.
And third is 24.
That's true. Man did his fractions.
First gets okay, I realize.
All I did touch up on me was my eyebrows and brightened up my and my hair braids.
Okay, I got it figured out now.
Nice.
Some of the eyebrows and still working on this.
Oh yeah, it's more recent because the game's dying, so they're like more player-based.
Trying to get their eyebrows.
It's like they're getting ready soon.
Gonna have to break a 5 for myself.
Gotta break the 5. No, yeah, but while we're waiting though, thank you for everyone for tuning in for this Tuesday takedown. Much love. If you want to know more about Tamusa Esports and what's it called, you can check out our Instagram, Facebook, X, Twitter, and then from there you can also find a link tree that will show you to Discord. Or also, I think the Discord's literally just like Tamusa, and then final server, and then yeah, and then you can also get into our Minecraft stuff and all that good stuff. And if you also want to learn more about the Smash community over here at SA, just go literally on Discord like 210 Smash, and there you go. And it's also I think to check out the Otaku streams, right?
Yes.
Nice. Alright, and it looks like we're going into it. Peach versus Kirby.
Boy, oh boy.
That's
Looking forward.
yeah. See,
Oh, another Saturn right away, but
bro, what? No way,
but
they got
he
a Saturn.
He already got disposed of.
Oh no!
He got hit off stage.
I looked away for a second. The Saturn was gone. No.
Oh, very,
What the?
Oh, a bit too low there.
Yeah. What was
I
the?
think it might have just been a fast faller. Assuming Matode had a jump or something, I don't know what happened, but
Yeah, that surprised me too. Definitely, Cheeseburger definitely taking advantage of this though. They were like, okay.
for sure.
now is not the time for the homie stocks. Now is the time for the competitive stocks. There you go.
On the F smash. Doesn't take the stock just yet, but
Yeah,
Cheeseskirt is not letting off the gas.
it's true. I mean, right now, I mean, what's it called? When you have like, as unfortunate as it is, it does like if you're on the other side of the shoe, then you're like, okay, I can benefit from this. Might as well.
Sure.
It's like getting a running start. Or not even a running start. It's like what's it called? You start a race and the other person has to wait like 5 minutes and you get ahead. Yeah, that's basically what happens. Oh my God, they can just low profile that because of Kirby's the small, you know.
Yeah.
Oh no! Oh, looks like they were trying to get a counter off.
That'll work.
Trying to get another counter off. Very interesting. Oh, I guess I can see what they're doing. They're trying to get the, like if they do their up B to get like the wave to register or something. What the? Bro. That was a very interesting recovery though. It's like,
You're gonna see a 3-stock here now?
I don't know. Maybe.
Oh, goes for the down smash.
Luckily though, oh. Never mind. This is not looking good. Right now, looks like Cheeseskirt has the momentum and they're gonna steal the
It doesn't go for an up throw on that platform. I don't know if it killed just yet, but that
Oh,
down air
there you go.
surely will spike.
Yeah.
Cheeseskirt takes game 1.
I mean, when you get the blood in the water, you might as well just go in. But still, though, I wouldn't count out Matoad out just yet. I mean, they made it to semifinals, so let's see what happens.
Sure.
Unfortunately, though, this is like a best of 3, right?
Yes.
It's not a best of 5, so. This is the other thing. That's the other thing too. Oh my speech. Anyways, like I was English for a second. I went down to like caveman, like bro. Oh, like bro. All right. All right. Going to town and city. I think this is our first town and city on stream.
Yeah, town is one of my favorite stages, so I'm happy to see it.
Yeah. That's definitely fun to
Oh,
see.
the Cheeseskirt retaliating with his own combo.
Yeah.
Oh, the F tilt. Goes for the thwomp again.
No, yep, they're definitely just. Oh no.
Oh, and that forward air will kill.
Yeah.
Town does have the smaller glass zones.
There we go.
Oh,
Ooh,
goes
there we
for
go.
a down smash to combat that up B, but loses the interaction. Ooh. Guess the Saturn again.
And wait. Oh,
Oh.
whoa, man! What? Oh,
Oh,
why did? He, okay, I guess. I mean, I would have kept using it. Not gonna lie. I would have. But it makes sense too.
Yeah, it's scary to keep around because, especially if you're Kirby right now and if you get shield broken, you can just lose so much with it.
That's
Just-
true.
You can just lose an entire stock probably.
Oh,
A good ledge trump backer there.
yeah. Yeah, we have toast at home. Okay.
Good carrying Kirby across stage there from the Toad, but Cheeseskirt doing his own turnip combo now.
Not for
Oh,
real.
going for the.
I feel like they played this set a little bit more because they just kind of know what to use with the turnip. They're like, okay.
A lot of the best players in the city have practiced this matchup or studied it because of meetings. So
That makes sense.
it is hard to main teach in the city because of that reason.
So the Matoad's still showing what's up though, even with
Oh,
the
charging that F smash, calling out that neutral gap.
Yeah, I think the other thing too is like they held it really long, like a lot longer than. I was like, okay.
Oh, getting that, getting the forward airs. Oh, the
Oh,
down
no.
tilt mix up.
Put the money out.
The grab.
Okay.
Oh, down smash does connect.
Yeah, nice.
Oh, Great mix-up to get the grab. They're not going to kill quite yet. Peach does struggle to kill sometimes, even if it's a Kirby at like 140.
There you go. Damn,
There you
that's yeah.
Good dash attack from Cheese Curd there.
Yeah.
Goes for the kill off the top, but is going to take a punish.
Now wooded.
Oh. Back air's a little too aggressive. Or down air's too aggressively on shield there.
That was a perfect parry.
Ooh.
Wow, just
Oh.
get your own turnip. I was like,
Everyone cancels the turnips out.
yeah.
They just both throw them at each other. Ooh.
They knew what the
Multi-hit of that parasol.
yeah. Is that the name of the umbrella?
Parasol, yeah.
You have to pay the content version.
Oh,
And that's
that's
yeah.
gonna kill right into the corner.
Unfortunate, but you know what? That was a good set though. Definitely, that was a fun one. Honestly, that was fun to see.
For sure.
All right. So then from there, it looks like Cheese Curd should be
Playing against Faint now.
all right.
I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break before the set starts.
Oh yeah, we're probably going on a quick break, real quick.
Yeah.
All right, see. They took out Nana.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh my god.
Oh,
What?
the F smash bonks him on the head.
Oh, bro.
Looks like he's playing whack-a-mole out here.
For real. I legitimately thought they were safe, but I was like, I guess not. That's wild. I legitimately thought they were safe. Not gonna lie.
No, you weren't the only one. Don't worry. Oh,
Okay, there you go. Luckily, they only had the single ice climber, so the recovery is not as good. My god, though, I just realized this ice climber is just going in. Like, they're more aggressive than bat. I don't know. I feel for being ice, they're really on fire. So
yeah. I mean, Kirby's a lower tier character, so sometimes people play against characters like this and they just don't have that fear. Like, they don't feel as threatened.
dang. That I guess I mean, yeah. Because what's it called? I guess depending on the character, it would be more of an uphill battle for. Oh,
Yeah.
but like that recovery, oh my god. Bro. Oh wait, there we go.
Jeez, could bring this back.
It's doable, but that deficit though.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
no way! Oh,
Oh.
yo, that would have been crazy.
If he got the footstool, that would have been incredible.
Would have been awesome. That would have been.
Oh.
Oh no.
Down tilts the
Luckily-
Nana on shield, and then the Popo was just able to up smash it.
Yeah. That was pedal to the metal though. I guess what's it called? But it's a best of 5 though, so anything can happen. Yeah.
With a Gerber.
What's up?
Yeah.
All right,
I hate that, bro. Something, bro.
bro.
I want to lose already, man.
All right.
Well, at least it's only a best of 5 in losers finals.
That's true. Right now though, Kirby going in though. Let's see.
Yeah, Faint already with a decent combo. Looks like they got resynced there somehow.
Yeah. I did like that play last game though, where they were just trying to take out one of the ice climbers, but unfortunately they went to get out.
Ooh.
No, my god, that would have
Falls
been
out
sick.
of that up smash though.
Yeah. Oh my,
Ooh, that-
what?
The shield pressure, just having 2 of them swinging you, it really adds up.
It does. That was literally the equivalent of that meme fight back. Oh, like, bro.
Ooh. Pulls out a hammer of his own.
Yeah.
Gets the ledge trump, but doesn't get the back air off of it.
Still though, this.
Oh.
Oh, whoa.
Went for the ledge trump there, but just fell past it.
Yeah.
Oh,
So what was the? Oh, I guess because. Okay, never mind.
that was a smart response from Cheese Grid though. He up and he tried to
Yeah.
ledge trump using it.
There we
Oh,
go.
and that forward air.
And what?
Just
Just
hit
keep
the other
away.
one.
Just keep away.
Oh,
Ah!
that works.
That. Oh.
It works for now.
Yeah.
Okay.
There we go.
I-
One
yeah.
good kick and then just. On it. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
Maybe. Wait.
Stop, save.
Good. It worked. It was effective. It was effective.
I guess it works, yeah.
Oh no.
It's so stressful to watch sometimes.
It is. It is.
Ooh, parries that squall hammer.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey, there's a third ice climber.
Now he has a projectile.
It's true.
If I style them, they're like really cool. But if I don't style them, they're like cool. Oh yeah, this game right now, look.
There you go. Honestly, that looks kind of comfy right there. The it's like I don't know.
It's just so perfectly round.
It is.
But it's not the
Oh.
cool. I'm way bigger and he looks horrible. I'm wearing my new Linky right now. I mean, what if you
Forwarder's on the shield, but
Yeah.
Cheese Grid retreating a little bit. Going for the F smash though.
Bro. Oh no. What are they gonna? Okay. No way. Yeah.
That will kill off the top.
For real.
Oh,
Oh what? Oh.
he spat out one climber into the other. I wasn't ready to see that.
I know it separated them too for a good while.
Oh, does hit the other climber away.
There we go.
Oh. Misses the edge guard.
Yeah. Wait for it. Oh.
Oh,
Nice.
oh, gets his up tilt extended by the other climber though.
And then just shoot him out like that. There's. Oh, never mind.
Oh,
Nice.
great back air to punish that whipped grab.
Okay. No
Ooh.
way. That was.
And a great combo from Feint there to take game 2. Wow.
That was a good desync.
That looks secure enough for us. I think they look
A
fun.
dangerous one too. That's got spike for it. No, I could definitely see how Band-Aid's like that secret boss is like, you know what, they make an appearance, you know? Kinda like in that Pokemon Go, you know, whenever you're just like you're going and then you run into some like crazy Pokemon. Basically what's happening. I think that's how I haven't played Pokemon Go, I kinda just made an assumption on that, I'm not gonna lie.
It's probably close enough. Oh, both of them kind
There
of
we
going
go.
in, but the up tilts.
I definitely, you know what, I feel like Cheese Curd's starting to make a lot more
Oh.
adjustments. Oh, there we go.
He is so good at using that, just spitting one climber into the other. It's just so
Yeah.
funny looking.
For real, it's literally just
Oh,
like.
now he's just getting the smash attacks off. This is kind of the game you want to be playing. You want him to just kind of be stuck running back towards each other.
Not for real, and then just like, what's it called? It's like literally picking up the other one and fighting, like, alright. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a good way to start out a match. Oh, what the?
He just ran towards them.
With no fear, just kept going.
Solid back here there.
Oh, that would have been
I-
nice.
I mean, it gives you genes.
I think it would have been, right?
Yeah, that probably would have killed off the top, I guess. But,
Oh no, it's a solo run.
but the Kirby back air, back at it again.
Yeah. Nice. Let's see.
Ooh, that spin just kind of like lingered under that platform for so long.
Yeah.
Ooh, the down tilt, but he learned this time to retreat because the other one will just come back swinging.
Not for real. Oh my god. No, it's the desync. It's just, it's too strong. It's immaculate.
Luckily, he can kind of air camp off stage a little bit and just get away.
Just wait him out.
Good
No!
shield poke, just the pressure's too much and he's just too small a character. It's just
Yeah,
seems very rough.
it is. It's like it's a 1v2, man. Look at this.
Ooh,
Oh no.
narrowly misses the down air. Oh, good time back air.
Yeah.
The awareness of down smash.
Oh no. Yeah, they definitely gotta close out the stock if they wanna.
Ooh,
There we go.
great up smash.
Nice. Keep them away. Say no. Now forcing the solo run.
Oh, are we gonna get a kill off this throw?
Potentially? Yep.
Yes, there we go.
Nice
Up throw
Starfall.
will do it.
Now what's it called? When I see that Starfall animation, I'm like, yes. There you go. I mean, if I'm not in that position.
Still, every time I see that, I sometimes think to myself, Team Rocket's blasting off again.
Yo, I mean, it's true. And we also have the perfect stage for it.
For sure. Oh, the combo.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh.
no.
The lead is almost evaporated now.
Yeah.
Cheesecare's got to make sure he gets something off of the stock first.
Definitely. There we go. Just do the damage. Oh.
Oh, gets parried, up smashed.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I mean, they did damage, but it's not a.
He is.
Oh, there you go. Oh. Nice. Guys, gets rid of the other one immediately. That's what you need if you want to.
That is crucial.
Yeah. I'm still kind of afraid, though, with Feint, because I feel like they could just do the solo run. So.
They could definitely still do it, but solo Kirby can outbox solo Popo by a fair
That is true.
margin.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, I kind of. Just waiting for it now. I'm sensing a back air. Nope, never mind. Oh,
Oh, there it is. But it was shielded.
it was.
I'm expecting some sort of dare drag down.
Think so?
Yeah, that's how it'll end.
Alright, I see. Either the. Oh. We placed our bets, and then in the comment section you can also. You know what? Let's see. See how this goes. Oh,
Called it.
Yo,
Oh, wait, we
you
were both right
Yeah,
there.
you were right. Hey, it's a call. We both sensed. We were on the same wavelength. We just couldn't like decipher. There you go. That's wild. We both sensed it. So though, good set though. I mean, I hope to see a game 5. I always love seeing game 5s. But yeah, going into game 4. This is one of those things that definitely with ice climbers, you definitely want to get rid of the other one.
I got a dip. Do you have the redemption one?
Oh, did you win redemption?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
Oh.
Sure, bro. I thought I was gonna lose the second round, but like it's basically like if you win 2 rounds, it's already over because it's 3 people.
Yeah. Nice though. You know what? You're like, you know what? I sensed it. Got it.
Yeah, I gotta get some money back, bro.
That's true.
I guess I'll probably. I think they got rid of Otaku, right?
5. Make sure you take all of it.
There you go. I think Otaku's going down tomorrow.
Yeah.
Or on Thursday.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was
Oh Thursday. Oh my bad. We're on Tuesday. It's literally in the
it's
name.
Tuesday Takedown.
Yeah,
Come on.
I'm
Is
sorry.
Ascension open tomorrow?
No, there's no tournament at Ascension anymore.
Yes. I thought they said it was gonna relocate to like a different one.
They're starting a tournament on Fridays now.
Damn, the scene looking bad right now.
Bro,
Gotta have faith and believe.
that's true. You gotta believe. Speaking of believe, let's see how this is going over here. Oh, okay, not too bad going into this match. Oh no, I got hit with the. I like how I said that and then you get hit with immediately with the up B.
Oh, the down smash.
There you go.
Oh, the second climber did a get up attack there.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm kind of that Nana Nut right now. Kind of terrifying.
Ooh, that won't kill just yet. Mistimes the up smash and up smashes him while still being grabbed.
Yeah. Oh, what was
was that
that?
little dance?
It was panic. I was like, oh no! I would panic too if I saw something just eat my friend. I was like, what happened?
Oh, the Nana is gone.
Oh, no.
The forward aerials.
Oh.
Oh, I can't believe the scroll.
Oh no!
They
Oh.
might both be.
No.
Wait, it's
Oh.
probably just an insta kill though.
Yeah. But honestly, yeah, it is. Cause that percentage just gotta. Okay.
I wouldn't be surprised if Sofo has some combos right now, but
Nope.
we won't get to see them. Because
Unfortunate.
the game has been evened.
It has. Basically, nothing happened. This is basically, it just went back to 2 starts.
Oh. The squall doesn't get the forward air though. Cheese curd knows not to hold in.
That's good. Oh, right now, oh my god, applying that pressure on the edge. And there we go again. Oh,
Barely avoiding that freeze.
yeah. Unfortunately, getting punished though with the up B. Oh, there you go. Fight.
Oh, he clanks with Popo and just his advantage state is gone. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, Sakurai was like, I gotta help my little guy out. So.
Ooh.
Nice.
The
That was,
down tilts.
yeah. Was able to get the triple.
Trying to just bring it back slow and steady, but finally gets past them.
Yeah. Well, not the triple.
Oh.
The
Yeah, you
called?
gotta edge guard this guy, buddy. There
oh,
you go.
there you go. There and it's
That's
yeah.
how you do it.
Nice.
That's what I was wanting to see more of.
Still though, they're at high percentage, so this is gets.
Oh,
Yeah.
and that's our tied game. But
They're kind of like having a slugfest, honestly. They've been taking stocks back to back.
ooh. Oh, now it's Cheese Curd's turn.
Yep. It basically turned into a turn-based game right now. We're just witnessing it. Like, it's my turn. Mom said it was my turn to combo.
Ooh.
Oh, there we go.
The F smash. Oh, gets the nair. That's game.
Is it? Oh, wait. Wait, if you sacrifice... Oh, never mind.
That's game.
Yeah. They forgot to tech. Well, even then, I guess...
I thought they couldn't up be more than once in the air.
That's-
Like, they failed the up beam and actually were able to do it again. I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, I still think new every day. right, game 5. Let's go. All right.
Yeah. Cheese Curd might clutch it up with a reverse 3-0.
I mean, hey, I'm all here for it. But I'm also not gonna count out this Ice Climber. This literally Band-Aid, Feint. They've been showing what's up with Ice Climbers. They're literally like a menace to society here in SA. Or what's the, well? They're the only Ice Climbers, right?
Yeah. We don't have any other ice climbers here, but at least we have one good one.
That's true.
Oh. Falls out of that forward air.
Yeah. Right now.
Oh.
What?
Yeah, they're just... Nana ran up and turned around and froze.
Yeah, for a moment, like Nano went rapid. I was like, all right, going against the other one.
Yeah, Cheese Curd's really looking a lot more comfortable now. Like,
Yeah.
at the start of the matchup, it just looked so difficult, but I think he's finally figured out like,
Kinda-
how to win.
Yeah. How's like the
That's
matchup?
the game plan, yeah. It's a very hard... I wouldn't say hard, but it's a very, like, you have to know the matchup.
That's true.
It's a matchup check, that's the term.
Yeah. The other thing I gotta say though is whoever wins this still has to go against Toast. So I mean,
Yeah, I mean, both of them could still do it.
yeah. But that is how it usually works in tournaments. Usually you fight one boss only to go to another boss.
Yeah. Oh, and that's already the stock gone.
Yeah.
Cheese Curd's only at 67%.
So though I do admit, I think the mid wins is kind of I'm starting to I like a little bit more now. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it makes more sense once he starts winning.
No, no. Dang.
Nah, I kid. He's playing with such great amount of respect. I mean, you kind of have to. Like,
Yeah.
just oncoming Blizzard, you know? Feel like you're at a Dairy Queen.
That's true. Man, now I want something from bro. You're making me hungry. I want a Blizzard.
Lindsay. R20 is the 6th, right?
Or the up airs.
Yeah.
Catching Cheese Curd one last time.
Okay. Okay.
Oh,
Ooh.
no way.
There we go. And
I can't believe the side B goes up that much, but
that maybe it's like.
Oh,
Oh,
he
no!
gets
He
the spike.
no way. That was like robbery a little bit. That was like okay. That was
oh, but he might die here.
paid it
Oh.
back though. Paid back in kind. Never mind. Man came back and said, "Hey, give me back my money." So the nice stuff from both players though. They're showing what's up. Oh no.
Along with
Nice dash attack.
Oh, the F tilt.
Yeah.
Great nair.
It's true.
Oh, the F tilt again. And there we go.
Bro.
And Cheese Curd takes it.
For real, the reverse 3. So though, good stuff from both players, showing what's up. That was amazing though, because I like to see the go into game 5s because we get to see more out of both players to see what they're gonna do, what they're gonna adapt, what kind of stuff is coming up.
That was surprising to see.
Yeah, good stuff.
Really clutched that one up.
Yeah, and then we got to see more research for me for Ice Climbers. Like, all right, and then also with seeing some nice Kirby stuff. So
Yeah,
good
for
stuff.
sure.
I think the other thing too I liked really much about that set was that there was times when maybe there was like a bit of like a stock lead, but in the other later games we got to see like they were having a slugfest. Like those last 2 games, there was no real one person that had like the big stock lead. It started catching up, so good stuff.
We can throw it to a break.
Okay, going into a break right now.
Also, it's gonna be
All right.
big. Yeah.
Oof.
have one. She doesn't. That would work.
Oh,
It's pretty short.
oh,
though.
it is short though.
You can ask. I don't know how long they need it to be.
Yeah, no, they got it.
I was like,
I always like being the guy who offers the world's shortest cord that still works for the job.
I mean, if it gets the job done.
No, exactly. Then everyone's like, "Oh, he gave me the 6-inch cord." And
I
then-
mean, if it's a bro, I don't know. I just want you. Why you gotta do me like that? I was like, if it, but hear me out. If it works, good. That's funny. So though, but yeah, looks like we're.
Let's see if we can switch to the match, and finally we
Yeah,
can
we do.
see the grand finale.
Yeah,
I
this
was
is it.
About to holler back. But...
For real. About to
Oh,
say.
the up airs.
Ooh. There you go.
Oh, but the Arsene retaliating back. Already just that up air back kick conversion just even. Oh, no,
Nope.
that's just a stock.
Not for real. Yeah, it's definitely gonna have to be a lot different from going from Ice Climbers to Joker, that's for sure.
Yeah, this matchup seems a lot worse.
Yeah.
Because Kirby actually has good aerials to deal with ice climbers, but
But the Joker's a lot different story, especially with the way their
Ooh.
hitbox. Oh,
great counter to build up that Arsene a little bit.
yeah. Oh, there we
Gets
go.
the down air, but lifts the grab afterwards.
I think the other thing too is one of the things that helps Kirby out a lot was the kind of like the drag down into like Joker can there. Or the is it a dumper or the dumper? Never mind. Ooh, nice parry though. Oh, what? Just use the Rebel Guard. No, wait, what happened?
Wow, it was a phantom footstool, but I guess Toast was too far away to grapple back. I don't.
That's kind of weird.
There's just a strange interaction.
For real. At first I thought I were like doing like the body block, but
Oh, a forward throw.
okay.
Oh. Barely misses the dash attack. Let's see, is this gonna be an edge guard for Toast?
Yeah,
Goes for the down gun, but retreats a bit too early.
it's true.
The F tilt.
You think? Oh, okay. I don't know why I was expecting the.
Ooh, the up beat.
There you go. Yeah, this is actually looking pretty good for percentage-wise. One good hit, especially with Arsene. Yeah,
Oh, and that's stock gone.
and Arsene gone though.
Oh,
This is actually not in a bad position because Arsene's gone, so that helps a lot.
yeah, and Kirby can get a Gimp or a kill confirm here. He has good, like, aerial drag downs in the smash attacks and stuff like that. Kind of like Joker.
Yeah.
You really do be the Toast at home.
The toast helm, yeah. Definitely, and then the percentages, yeah, honestly, they just can get some, like a good confirm. They're golden.
Toast is very good at playing patiently and just slowly taking back a lead, though. We saw him do it before with Fame,
Yeah,
and I wouldn't be surprised if he does it now.
definitely. Yeah. Yeah, they're slowing down the tempo a lot now. They're playing a more patient game.
Ooh. No conversion off that up B, but
Okay.
ooh, goes for that up smash.
Guess they were trying to call him out like by rushing him, kind of like they thought they were gonna rush him. Okay. Oh, what the? Oh, why did they go? They were what? They shoved to the. Okay.
Ooh. Back here, though.
Yeah, good old back air. Unfortunately, Arsene's out now too, so.
Oh, misses the ledge trump.
Oh, I thought they were trying to get like the 2-frame.
Ooh. Oh, he missed this confirm.
Oh no.
Oh.
Luckily,
So
Kirby.
many dropped opportunities right now.
Bro.
From both players.
No, yeah, this
I'm
is
so scared.
Oh, there it is.
That'll do it.
yeah,
And Cheese Curd takes game 1.
for real. Nice though. That's a good way to start out this, especially if you're in the losers bracket, because you need to reset it. So you gotta win
Yeah.
twice.
He knows that there's a tough battle ahead of him, and he's kind of swinging.
Yeah.
See if he can keep it up.
And the storm is approaching. We're hopefully I die. Kind of wish I could just put that like I am. That'd be funny. Oof.
Yeah, and it's weird resetting a match after that where everyone's so tense and like afraid to die, and then it's like, okay, now you're both at 0.
Oh, that's true.
And
It's
then
like
people kind of start playing a bit weird at the start of the next game sometimes. It's interesting to watch.
definitely. I kind of want to see the reset though. I feel like you know what, I'm gonna believe. I believe in the reset.
Cheese Curd's capable of it,
Yeah.
but also just some of those combos from Toast there, like that footstool down gun. It's insane.
No, for real. Oh, luckily they got the jab block for a second. Let's see. I think. Oh my god. The other thing too is with Toast is they definitely know how to edge guard. Like, so you gotta be like if you. Luckily you have a character like Kirby where they can hang in the air for a while, but it definitely gets scary.
Cheese Curd was doing a great job there of just fading back every time Toast wanted the bear. He was just holding back at the perfectly right times. He knew when to and when to not challenge. And he definitely needs to have
Yeah.
that if he wants to win.
Because look like that's very good to like just like hang back a little bit. You can float around. Okay.
Not die yet. Joker doesn't really have any too good of kill throws, so he's
Yeah.
probably trying to get a lot more damage and just go for one.
Makes sense.
Ooh,
Oh
the
no.
nair.
And now yeah the nice edge guarding.
Just know that it's probably going to be unpaid.
Okay, yeah, this is definitely our send is starting to they're halfway mark, but
Like quite literally, I shit you not.
yeah, this is with the opportunity definitely just to get the damage in.
So
Oh no. Arsene's about to show up.
Oh, and that throw will kill.
Yeah. There it is.
Okay. Now here's where this is a key point in this match.
It is. Literally what happens here might actually help determine what's gonna happen. It's gonna be a factor. Oh, nice.
Oh, but that gun into Nair.
Yeah.
Air dodges past the ledge, doesn't get backyard for it.
Forward. Oh,
Ooh.
that would have been nice though. I think the other very interesting thing between these two plays is I feel like even though they're kind of moving like a lot faster, they're definitely trying to like figure out what route to take or like who's gonna throw out rock or something like that.
Oh, for sure. That's why it seems so tense at times, is because they're both waiting to punish something that they don't even know what's coming for sure.
Yeah,
So you're just waiting for that one moment of brilliance.
and then just that helps like take the.
Oh, the back air.
Well,
You can take the stock first, maybe.
I'm so scared because
Oh, the
yeah,
counter.
I
Yeah,
was
that-
waiting for that.
That counter seems to be a real problem for that up B to deal with.
Yeah, because we saw that in other games with Toast that they were
Ooh.
using that counter to just help
He
take
had
that
such
stock.
a good drag down there, but then he dashed forward, but he still got the forward air, so.
Yeah.
he's still probably for the most part.
Oh my God, this is crazy. This is game 2, and they're already like, this is so intense.
Pretty aggressive up B there from Cheese Curd, but he'll get punished for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just cluttered. That's why it isn't super spectacular. This color coded.
Gets dragged down.
Yeah.
Oh, the inhale.
Okay. Okay, nice. Oh wait. Yeah, come on. This is like, is this one of those things where I would want to? Yeah, there you go. Arsen's gone.
Forward throw.
Yeah. Oh no.
He was ready to up B again after that gun. Very good awareness.
Yeah. That's why I was like, oh no. Like, ugh.
Oh. Oh, that might be stock.
Oh, that was yeah.
A great catch from Toast there to even the game up.
Yeah. All right. Looks like I feel like we're in for the long haul. Which stew is that one on? Are you on 3 or 4?
3.
3.
I don't know if I want a 4.
You don't want to go into 4. That's fair.
No.
Tell you, if we go into game 10, then you gotta go 4.
Yeah.
That's what.
Yeah. There's a bracket reset. I'll get another 2.
There you go. That's the condition. Actually, I think the funny thing is earlier off screen, I remember like with just Aiden saying like if I win bracket, I'll use all the winnings to get some Sonic. So I'll be like okay.
Oh, the up tilts. Oof. Oh. Gets caught on the edge there using that dash attack.
Yeah. Ooh, nice parry.
Great parry. Yeah.
Oh my god, the jab lock. What do you do in that situation when she gets jab locked? Do you just have to like pray?
You just have to take it like a champ.
Oh, bro.
You can like buffer things to get out, but they should be able to punish you truly.
Oh, so just kind of
You just have to take it.
bro.
Or hope they mess up.
Okay.
Ooh. He had the uppy facing backwards there. If Toast didn't shoot him, he was actually dead.
Really?
Yes.
I guess that's one of the things too. Sometimes
It's hard to catch, like, unless you're like waiting for it.
Mm. And then the other thing too is when you're on the pedal, sometimes you're like, because I guess you can buffer things. So maybe like before you realize it's already in motion.
I thought the smudge on the right was his eyes. You know, I can see his
Ooh.
eye.
Their own jab lock.
Ooh, great there.
Yeah.
Oh. Why do you get off that platform so fast? You can just sit up there and, just watch that timer tick away.
Just wait for Arsene just to go a little.
Yeah. There's no reason not to.
It's fair.
It didn't matter too much, but see that back here there would have done a bit less.
That's it's true. Oh. Oof. Oh no. Hearing some shenanigans going down in the background.
Good back air.
Yeah.
Is he going to take him out before he does anything with Arsene? And he does. Good nair awareness there.
For real. Oh, that would have been awesome. Or wait, would they have been able to wiggle out of it, or would have they?
He might have been able just to like up the back still, but
Okay.
I'm not sure. Ooh, great patience from Cheeseburger.
Yeah. Yeah. This match again. This is will help with the reset. So definitely want to try to be up the round. There you go, Perry.
Ooh, a bit too early with that ledge trump attempt.
Yeah. Nice. I think the other thing too, isn't this a bit of a matchup check? Because isn't Cheese Curd the only Kirby around, I say? Or is
Yes, but by this point in time, with how long he's been here,
Oh.
he shouldn't be getting matchup checked anymore.
Oh, okay.
Oh. This,
No, never mind. Yeah, never mind, never mind.
Oh, he dropped it.
Toast was like, what are you talking about? I got this. Oh, God. But I still believe in Cheese Curd. Still, the Toast definitely showing what's up.
Oh, the grab.
Yeah.
Won't do it just yet.
It's like, I like my credit, thank you.
Oh, is that gonna be it?
That might be. Yep.
Ah.
So, though, this is crazy, though, because, again, Toast is a tough opponent to go against, and you still got to win again if you get through. Like, you survive the first round. Well, guess what? You got to go again.
Yeah, very narrow win there. Let's see
Yeah.
if he closes out the start.
Let's see. I feel
This
like
is
we've
pretty
seen
tense.
it. It is, and then like you said, it's like right after you get out of like a tense set, like game 5, game 4, whatever. Then you just like, wait a minute, we gotta go again. I was like, yeah. So
So now I'm gonna have to wake up around 4:40.
That was a really good pivot grab.
yeah.
Ooh.
I think the other thing too is Cheese Curd definitely as we've seen him on streams, just definitely like being more like aware, maybe like not even warmed up. I feel like they're in the flow. But Toast is also showing what's up. They're the adaptation that Toast can do is really good too.
I feel like that one superhero from Megamind where
Okay.
I don't know, like the way that he's like smoldering, like
From Mega Man? It's like technically 3 super.
I'm talking about the Markiplier looking one.
Oh, Metro Man.
Oh, what? Okay.
Missed the tech.
Yeah. Surprised me.
Let's see if Cheese Curd can get anything out of this.
Definitely. What's it called? Adaptationist.
Oh.
Oh. My English.
I'm gonna leave the camera here.
Still barely, just kind of stuck in purgatory over here to the left of the stage.
Oh,
and
no!
That'll be it, yeah.
Okay, I was like, you know what? I'm not the only one that's gonna now get my tech. The other thing too is they're both at a good high percentage, so I don't even know.
So like lock people or something?
Or I'll probably ask for
Back throw, let's see. Oh, he doesn't get a dash attack off in time.
Yeah.
Space in my car.
Oh no.
I went to my apartment and I think it's open to help me put stuff in my car.
So let's see. Oh yo.
I could be home. I was out here again.
Let's see.
When's your next appointment? Yeah. Huh?
Ooh,
Okay, okay.
This one?
dodge to that back air.
Yeah.
Oh, and Toast is already starting at Deco.
Yeah.
Oh,
This is-
that's already like 60 damage if you include that projectile.
Yeah, it's racking up. Oh, never mind. Oh. I feel like I can sense the stock going.
Well, you trail behind other people, no? So what you do is you follow.
No, the damage is starting to rack up though there.
Ooh.
So you follow the people that are coming out of the DMV, and you practice these.
Oh no.
Oh, it's so easy. I literally did that like 5 times.
What?
5 different people.
Grappling hook, bro. The uppie.
Did the driver's exam the first time and I just had to do one time, but I followed them 5
Our Sen's about to come out too. This is not looking good. Ooh, never mind. Our
He's gonna need something good here.
something good.
Yeah, and, you know, you don't want to be on a platform with Toast below you because he can drag you down.
Won't stop either. Actually, honestly, one good combo, right? Or just like even just the drag down.
I think he just tried to cheese him right now.
Oh
You just play this off-stage game that you just hope they'll take him down and kill him first. That's what I did here.
Yeah.
It'll help. Trust me.
No, I trust you.
The issue is this guy doesn't.
Think about that.
There's no need for Toast to interact
Yeah.
until he has Arsene.
Yeah, Toast will definitely. Yeah, that's why. Like he's like they're keeping their distance too. They know.
I mean, I'm good so far. I'm pretty kind of fine. I'm honestly, I'm pretty sure I got bad marks on that second one was because
Wait.
shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm doing fine.
Oh,
Oh,
not yet.
yo.
Wow.
Okay, I take it back. I take it back. Come on. Play some kicks.
For the first one or the second?
This is just. What do you do in this situation? This is so tough.
So you line yourself up for our next and start back.
You know what? I believe.
I did the one.
No, just Cheeseco's gotta. There we. I mean.
Step by step,
Okay.
drawing up.
My God, almost.
Turn on your blanket.
This. Oh no. Arson's out.
That'll
Yeah.
kill.
Oh my God! No, Cheeseco refused.
That'll
No. Commentators, Chris. I'm sorry. God.
Wow.
No, you know what? That was.
It's
That was
probably the highest percent I've ever seen a Kirby get to.
yeah, for real. No, they definitely said, you know what? I'm gonna live as long as I can, as long as I can. Not make this easy for anyone.
Now on to Game 5.
Yep,
This is for all the marbles.
that's true. Well, this is for the reset too.
And more importantly, a cash prize. There actually aren't any marbles up for grabs.
No, it's the monies though, to buy marbles. Yeah, you can buy marbles. I don't know how much they are,
Yes.
but see. All right. Oh no. Okay.
No, he wants this.
Not for real. Yeah, he's not even. You know what? It's not even about the money anymore. It's about making a statement. Yeah, right now that's pedal to the metal.
Ooh, he's just casually boxing with Arsene Joker right now. He's just telling himself, "I'm just gonna be that perfect right now."
I
He's
know.
gonna outfly him. But
Yeah.
it's still a tough battle.
Yeah, it's Arsene just changes the game.
Oh,
Ooh.
great nair. Doesn't kill just yet.
There we
Gets
go.
the
Yep.
forward air, though. That'll take it. Let's see what Cheesecook can do with this lead.
Yeah, this is really monumental. Like if they could just stay aggressive, just keep going. But Toast is definitely knows how to change the momentum, so it's gonna be tough to see. Yeah, like right now, it's like just trying to catch a whiff or yeah.
Arsene now.
Oh no, Arsene
just-
no.
Where are you doing it?
Still guns a-blazing. But
Yeah.
He's gonna die for that.
No!
No.
no, and if this third one I'm doing
Yeah, maybe after that I might have felt like, okay, I'm just gonna take a little break real quick, let the timer go up. Never mind, take it back. You know what?
Calls out that neutral good.
For real. Alright, this is looking good for Cheesecook, but still don't want to count Toast out. This can still just change the game.
For sure.
You're gonna cry up there. Well, even for me still, I'm like struggling in that area. I hate that area. If they have you drive on, is it
Okay.
backseat?
Oh no. Oh, that's. Oh wait. Not yet. Cheesecook's definitely just gotta do as much damage or just take that stock. Either way.
Lots of construction.
I mean, construction's not bad.
Or he looks like Lido.
Let's see.
The F tilt does activate the Arsene.
Yep.
Different DMVs do different things.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh. That's actually. Oh, okay. Never mind. What did they have enough time to do a forward smash or what did?
I don't know for sure. I think Toast kind of had a late reaction here, so the dash attack was a good choice.
Okay.
That's the dream, you know.
So this is pretty tense.
It is. This determines if how things go. Like, cause
To get to the bus, I have to be through.
looking at a reset.
One part I have to get to drive is that
Yeah, okay.
is that one part. So I drive to it and it doesn't have two routes. Is that how
No, yeah, and then Toast is doing really good at like doing the nickel and dime, you know. Still at 84. No, that's very good because now they're getting a higher chance of
Oh, the
getting.
footstool.
Oh no!
He retaliates with his own footstool. This is insane.
Yo!
Oh.
Yo! And like that, we're
The
getting a
reset.
reset. Yeah.
And I'm getting a 4th due.
Let's. Yeah. Are we looking
Wow.
at? I mean, both competitors are showing how good they are, showing some good stuff, giving us content right now on our Twitch channel. Thank you everyone for tuning in. You know, we call this the G-Meister effect.
It for sure is.
Oh. Counter footstool with another footstool. That's wild. Oh. Alright, looks like they're going straight into it on PS2.
Hey, if I was cheese curd, I'd want to start it right away too. I'm carrying my winning momentum with me, but you know, I wouldn't be surprised if Toast feels a little bit of fuel in him now. You know, knowing that now if he loses this one,
It's game on.
yeah.
Oh, is that what they? Oh, okay. I was wondering what they were gonna get with the.
Yeah.
It's so funny. I think the thing that's throwing me off though is the red eyes with the green skin. I was like,
He looks like a little goblin.
yeah, for real. I was actually thinking that. I was like, yeah, bro. You know.
Ooh.
Oh,
A
no.
bit too low there.
Yeah. I think that's what sometimes when you get like a little too aggressive, then you start like going crazy. But I mean, you gotta have to be aggressive with here. This is how you.
Yeah, the Toast is really revving up the engine right now.
For real.
And that almost is the second stock already.
Oh.
Oh, gets
Oh
the
my
downers,
God.
Like he is.
Toast is locked in. Literally, Toast is like, all right, I'm locked in now. We're gonna reset. Okay. Okay. I just realized that they have the RC like on their control or like
Yeah.
so is that like for like you know race car like RC because they were like
I have no clue what it stands for. I actually never asked them.
bro. Let's see. There we go. That's gonna put okay. Let's see.
Ooh. Oh,
Oh no.
oh, not a downer just yet.
Getting nice
Oh.
for oh
Only parries the first hit. Want to see a counter here?
no yeah.
I
It's a-
foresee the future every time.
This is true. So, are you foreseeing a game 10 or what do you feel? Is it possible? What's the percentage looking like for that? Like the probability.
Dude, like 42% of game 10.
That's the probability?
Actually, probably like 28.
20. Dang, all right.
Actually, no, let's stick with 42.
42, 42? Okay. Let's see.
Issue is Toast is playing with retaliation now,
Yeah.
and Cheese Curd can combat it.
It's just going to be like really difficult to do.
Yeah, I mean he's got to do more than up tilt in place right now.
Oh,
There he goes.
for real.
You know, sometimes just doing weird stuff like that is what throws off your opponents. Sometimes that's just how.
I think that has thrown me off before when I I went against someone that they were doing stuff that I wasn't expecting. I was like, okay.
Very well.
I'm introducing you to
I'm
Mama
being
Toast.
introduced to Mother Toast, I guess.
Let's see. Ooh, nice trip.
Good grab.
Yeah. Nice.
Oh, already dives to that up air.
Yeah, and
I don't know if it was livable or not.
I feel like it wasn't
It
too
looked
bad.
like bad BI. That's
Yeah.
another reason I say that. Oh, air dodges, but still gets caught.
Yeah. And Arsene just look at our bro. Now, the minute you see Arsene, it's like, oh crap, like Big Brother's out. Okay, okay. Definitely really good. Like that's one of the advantages Kirby's has is it's like just wait it out. There you go. So though, it's still looking like this is a really big uphill battle though.
Yeah, he still has a stock down. Does survive that down throw though.
Yeah,
Oh, good V reverse inhale there to avoid that projectile.
for real. No, oh, now this is a two stock difference. But
Oh, but an up throw on this platform will
that,
kill.
there you go, take it back. Now it's just one. I mean, I feel like this is I want to believe. I want to see a game 10.
Yeah, just one inhale cheese can do it sometimes.
That's true.
Oh,
Ooh, there we go. That's perfect. Imagine if Kirby got their own Arsene, like a little Arsene. That would be wild.
good backer there. He's really just.
Nah, they're fighting for it. Like literally. Oh, they would have gotten that. Oh no.
Ooh. Does survive the gunning.
Yeah.
It's the down tilt.
Oh,
wow,
oh,
that
okay.
Was, I can't believe that call.
All right. This, if this is pulled off, I will be both amazed and.
Oh.
Nope. Okay.
Nah, bear beats fair.
Yeah. Still though, that's. I mean, hey, going into game 3 now. It's game 3, right? Or is it game 2?
Yes, or game 3 of the second set. Yeah.
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 Nah, Toast's locked in.
Yeah.
Toast's like, all right. You know what? You won that first set, but you know what? He survived the reset. But you know what? I believe in Cheese Carrot. I feel like they can do something. They already did something. They took a set.
Oh,
There you
good
go.
pivot grab again. He's really calling out Toast with that mix-up.
Oh no.
Ooh. Did have the read on the roll, but gave up on the jab a bit too early. Down air into up smash. Does turn it around, but doesn't kill him with the DI mixed up. Does get past the guns.
Yeah.
Good dash attack. Oh,
Okay. This is it. This is where.
he's gonna go for. Oh, I thought he was gonna go for the rock.
Yeah. I was actually like rock time. I guess. Let's see. Well, one thing I guess that maybe they didn't go for the rock is because of the counter. Maybe that was like a
Yeah.
little. I thought
Or
about
it's
that.
mainly that if Toast waits, he can punish afterwards.
Oh, okay.
Ooh,
Oh.
the up B kills off top. Wow,
Bro.
you don't see that too often, but the up B can do that.
Yeah. The grapple hook snipe, bro.
Oh,
No way. All right.
he's kind of goated on the sticks.
For real. Oh, no, another one? Okay, I was about to say, I was like, trying to get another one, bro. He's trying to get that second one. There you go.
Good forward airs.
Just gotta.
Ooh.
Oh, but
Okay.
this time the tech was ready.
Oh, that inhale doesn't. Wow. You did the reverse inhale there, just like
Doesn't do,
you just do anything to him.
bro.
That was. It's like the rare moment in a level as like high level, or in a match as high level as this, where like someone just kind of leaves their guard open. But,
Nothing happened.
yeah. No, it's because these players both have enough respect for each other to where they both assume like neither of them would do something that unsafe, basically.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of complicated how things work sometimes.
It was like a hit. It was like a hidden homie. Like, you know what? I got you. It's like a small nut. Ooh, there you go.
Not even that. It's more so like it's an option in the realm of possibilities, but it's like unviable, so you just don't think about it.
Dang. Okay.
It's kind of weird. But anyways, back to the match. Oh,
Ooh.
that back air will kill. It looked livable, but
Kind of tough. I mean, at this. Well, no. You know what? Never count out a competitor.
yeah, he's got to. He's just got to step it up if he doesn't want this to be his last stock of the tournament.
Yeah.
But the damage is racking up, and he's getting batted like a ball.
Yeah. Right now, the camouflage isn't working with the Kirby.
He forgot to wear the shoes.
Bro, no. Oh, and that. Oh, nope. Never mind. You know what? I believe. Believe.
Oh,
This is doable.
dash attack.
I want to see you game 10. Oh,
Crouches.
there we go. Oh, what?
Ooh.
You can slip out of that, or what? What?
I think he didn't get the right tripping hit. Oh,
Ooh.
wow, that kills.
That's GG's though. A big shout out to both competitors, Toast for winning the tournament, and also G-Skirt for resetting it. I mean, that was still good. To get a reset is like that's very good to do.
Yeah, especially against someone as good as Toast. That's still very impressive.
Yeah. So big shout outs to both competitors. That was an amazing set to like, or sets I should say,
Yeah.
to close out our Tuesday Takedown for January. Thank you for everyone in stream for tuning in. We will have another Tuesday Takedown on in February.
Yes.
The date will be I think we're figuring out the date still, but
to be determined.
yeah,
Yes.
to be determined. But thank you again. We'll have more streams coming up. Much love to all our competitors. You guys showed what's up, especially the ones on the stream. You showed us like, hey, like we got some good skills. But
Yeah.
there was a lot of good matches though. It wasn't even just the ones on stream. Like that's why I love about like these competitive games like this, like especially Smash, because you get to see the community and you also get to see the skill show.
Yeah.
Yeah. But sometimes some skills are just so strong that we can't show them on screen, or else it would be too much. Like the G-Meister right here, his skills are too much. We can't handle it. The stream would be like, we can't input this. It's going too fast.
Hey, I try.
It's true. But and also much love to G-Meister for helping us with the tournament to like organize this and get it all rolling.
Yeah, I mean, it's my pleasure. Y'all do so much around here for me that, I just feel like I have to give back a little bit.
Yeah, but thank you so much. And then also to our regulars like Hayes right here, always showing up to our tournaments. Bro. Dang. Bro, you gotta do me like that on cam, bro. Alright, but that's it though. So signing off. Alright.